Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another live episode of The Long Dark with me, Unite the Clans, back in your life with some Nomad challenge. This is the challenge where you have to travel around the world as it ever changes on you, and you go from location to location to location. Right now, we are in the Carter Hydro Dam and environs, whatever. And so we are on our way on a long journey covering many locations. You can see the ones with the check marks are ones we finished off. So we're about halfway there, maybe a little less. We need to spend a little bit more time in the upper lower dam. We will finish that one off, and then we'll be off to the rural store back in Pleasant Valley. I'm going to be using maps. This is a live stream, so I'll be putting my face up on the screen here in a minute and blah, blah, blah with the people who are watching live. But if you are watching the replay, if you are watching live, click the like button. Live viewers killing it on that front, I can tell you. So replay viewers, go ahead and click the like button too, and it will always ensure more Long Dark in your life. So I will blab more as we get into this about a bunch of different topics. People saying they're just going to kick back and watch. That's perfect. I got lots to blab about. So let's dive into it. I'm already dived into it. So let's get my face up on the screen. Good evening, people. How are you doing today? Fresh haircut, trimmed up. It's cold in the farmhouse, though. So we're going to be playing live. I'm going to stick with the controller. I'm going to occasionally put maps up on your screen. And what else should I say? Thank you to my Patreon supporters. Thank you to my moderators live. 16 people watching live, 14 likes. 2 of you need to kick your butts in gear. Just kidding. Yes, so sit back and enjoy, guys. We'll have fun. I'm going to skip to the next song on the list here. Something a little bit more laid back. And let me make sure I have the maps ready to go. So what we're doing to start... And let me see where this pops up. So this is perfect. This pops up exactly where I need it to for you guys. I've got this all laid out like a boss. So right now we're coming out of the hydro dam. Going out this one way. Gonna zip around to here. That is gonna take us to Pleasant Valley. Pleasant Valley being this one. Aha. Nope. Actually, there's a version with stuff on it that we have. This one right here. Okay, so that's Pleasant Valley. So we are going to come in. Okay, how do we do this? Okay, we are going to come in down here, and we're going to need to make our way to Rural Store, which I've never ever been to. I believe it is right up here, right? And then from Rural Store, after spending 3 days there, we are going to make a journey up here to the Cinder Hills Coal Mine, the abandoned mine, and that will take us to the Coastal Highway, which will cover the next objectives on our list. So I have a plan. I'm going to lead us through it, and I can't remember if we're doing anything special for this series that I need to mention to you guys. I'm having fun with it. I'm going to blah, blah, blah about life and things I've learned in life as we start the stream, and I'll try and keep up with the folks on the chat once we get underway on our journey, so we might as well do that. Let's go ahead and close out all these maps. I don't think I need any for this phase of the journey, and here's where we are in-game. Okay, so let's take a look at... Overall, we just need a little bit of food and water. Am I too loud, too quiet? How do I sound to you beautiful people? Let's go over here. Let's go over here. Perfect. Fresh wolf meat, cooked, dropped. I didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's pick this up. This is... You totally could forget this when you've been off for days. So we're carrying a few books, lots of matches, tiny bit of wood, plenty of tinder, lots of medical stuff. We're stocked up on that front. We need to cover a little bit more time here at the dam, so we can take a look at stuff that we're carrying, wearing. I probably have an extra pair of cargo pants here. I have a bunch of extra stuff. Okay, so we'll take a look at those in a minute. Food and water. Let's get maybe something like this in our system. Terrell, thank you. Ocelot, what did I miss out on? Anyway, wishing you the best. Oh yeah, that's terrible. So what is it? We're not out there yet, so I guess I'll wait until I get out there to drop this particular topic on you. I have a topic I want to blah about, chit-chat about with the small live audience I've managed to attract. The 13 of you watching live and the hundreds of you that will watch the replay. You get to hear some of my takes on life. Which, you never know who could use those. I'm too full to eat. Okay. We don't have much water on us, but that's not a problem. Let's take a look at the clothing. And actually, quick look here. We still need to spend more time here, so we might as well do a task, like tearing up some clothing, or let me see. So we now have we have an extra windbreaker. I'm going to harvest that, and at some point here, we're going to tick over the 3-day mark. We're going to get an achievement, and we'll have lots of daylight left. Okay, nothing yet. Okay, we'll get back into the fun stuff. The song's this is a good song. Josh Woodward for playing the music tonight for the live stream. One of the mods, I don't know if you want to share this in Geeks Discord. I'm sure there'd be a couple people that might come out. I think I forgot to. I have a tweet that's about to go out, but I don't think I mentioned very briefly in Discord, but so we have a spare pair of pants as well. Let's put those on. A couple of spare pairs. So I'm going to harvest these. And one of these, what's 0.1 of a day? Is 2.5 hours. So that's the most it could take us. So we have accomplished upper lower dam. I do have a pair of jeans that I could scrap. And a pair of socks. You know what? Let's make well, we're encumbered. Shoot. I just dropped those jeans. And I'll harvest these socks real quick. I should... Thank you, baby girl. Thank you very much for that. And 8:10 coming up. Perfect. So that means we're a good 10 minutes in. I'm mostly prepared. I'm just checking to see what I've got. Anything that can be dropped that we might not need to take with us on the next leg of the journey. No, we're going to go encumbered. Because I want to keep the books. I want to keep the extra clothing. I want to keep a little bit of wood. I don't care if we're going to be a little bit heavy. Okay, so we have completed our 3rd day in the dam. Let's set out on the journey. And instead of the lantern, let's put the rifle in our hands. Nope. Okay, and reload. Okay, we're good. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're enjoying the stream. I did want to blab about the appeal of the wilderness. Because I think for everybody out there, the wild, being outside and in the right circumstances appeals to you. I know some people get very, very... Oh, refresh the viewer count. I was just about to get just wax philosophical. Well, it seemed quite accurate to me, but maybe there are more people watching than it appears to me. Hold on. Back in the game? Back in the game. Okay, so let's wax philosophical. So, I think for everybody, I do it all the time because I live on this farm. And I gotta remember that I came out here for that, to do that. Because I've been lately thinking about what if I were to move somewhere where internet were cheaper and more plentiful. Could I stream more often and things like that? Or upload more videos, or start a second secret channel where I try and make some money on the side. Who knows? Do some clickbaity videos on a second channel where no one knows. Anyway, all of that would require better internet, which might mean leaving, and I never want to leave the farm. I like it. I really like getting outside. It's not exactly the wilderness, but I like getting out from my urban settings. What do we got up there? Nothing. Not urban, but from my house. I like to get out from my shelter and into the wilderness, and where things are cold, and where you know, where I don't know, where you're uncomfortable. I think it's good. I very much am on a journey of the mind, I would say, this year, especially since... Okay, come on. I have to make this one work. I see him now. I've failed so many times at this, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, come on. So bad. That's why I made the thumbnail what it was today. Come on, you son of a bitch. Welcome to the stream, people. This is why the wild is so appealing. This is the one aspect of the game that isn't. But a man... I'm assuming I need a bandage?
That didn't work.
Oh, I didn't bleed out. What are my issues? No afflictions. Am I not wearing gloves? Why not? Why no gloves? I have no clothing of this type. What happened? Did I have gloves get ruined? Or did I drop them somehow like a fool? Oh, they got ruined. Shoot. Right, so that's not bad. Alright, we have lots of wolf meat on us. I say we ignore him. And I guess I get this rifle back out. And I have so bad. That is 3 times in this series. Hello, Dr. Kira. But yeah, I wanted to talk about why the outdoors is so appealing. And I think the appeal for all of us is because we know that it is a place we can go to remove distractions and to kind of be forced to get to know ourselves a little bit, right? Because when you're very comfortable, you're taking the subway to work, you come home, you flick on Netflix, you watch Netflix till you fall asleep, you get up, you go to work, you play on your phone, you blah blah blah. It's you know, you can go through days and weeks and months without ever, you know, getting yourself, I don't know, giving yourself the quiet mind that you need sometimes to figure out, you know, think about yourself and what you want to accomplish with your life and blah, what you're doing well, what you're not doing well. And I think that's why we like, I would think that's the case. That's why we all like the wilderness. I don't know where I'm going. Let's get that map out. Waxing philosophical. I just said, I don't need a map. Who needs a map? Let's get this up, just to be safe. Hello, some new people. Hello, Kira. Hello, Angry Bird. Hello, Stefan. And yes, I know there's an ARC update, guys. I'm playing this. So I'll talk more about that, too. I don't need to climb up anywhere. Okay, let's minimize that. Now, let's go back in. Let's go back to the controller. So, ARC did get an update. I spent a good chunk of time on the last update doing stuff. And I'll have to say, I didn't do it. This is one of the interesting things. I didn't do it because I was really interested that crazy much in the new creatures. But I thought it would be a good chance to get a bunch of views and maybe make some, the channel a little bit of cash the last time we had a TLC update. So I was actually thinking that way. And so with this time with the TLC update, I'm realizing if I'm not thinking financially, if I'm not being motivated by money, then I might not go that route. And they didn't make a silly amount of money, those other videos. It might be better for me to focus on hanging out with my patrons. What's a better way to go? Anyway, constantly competing these things in my brain, which is why I have gone on the journey of trying to sharpen my mind and get to know myself over the last year, or 6 months especially, because I am out here doing this thing, making videos on the internet, and it was my goal, and I have achieved it, and I now don't have a boss or a side job. By the way, hello, Ned Kelly. Welcome to the stream. This is the very opposite of where Ned Kelly lives. I don't think there's anything that looks like this where Ned lives. From Australia, one of my patrons. Good evening, Wayne, as well. I know you were here earlier, but I don't know if I gave you a proper hello. Hello, Malcolm. Welcome to the stream. So I'm playing the Long Dark. I'm trying to cover some ground, guys. I'm trying to get us to our next location. I've encountered wolves. I had a lot of bad luck trying to handle them. Speaking of, let's reload that extra round. And I'm trying to, hopefully lead us the right way. I think we gotta follow those hydro lines. I think those are leading us to the Pleasant Valley. To a whole new region. Sorry guys, I went silent. I'm just reading up on the chat. People Terrell talking about grew up on a farm, learned to work on the farm, and then now living in a city. I think the one thing that is very good about living somewhere where life's a little quieter, although it really doesn't matter these days. It's really on you to have the discipline to turn away from your distractions and to give yourself that peace of mind. Because even if you live in a city, even if you live in the country, you could fill your day with distractions, 100%. Okay, excellent. I'll read back on that. What was I saying? I don't know, guys. Anyway, Terrell's saying now a bit older, likes to go home, help his dad with cattle, baling hay. Anyway, I think for all of us that well, it doesn't. There's a lot of ways you can do it. It doesn't have to be the great outdoors, but the great outdoors is just one way for a lot of people to kind of disconnect and reconnect with themselves, which is something most people need to do these days. Humble opinion, based on just based on how many crazy distractions we have in our world. So many, which another reason I love this game. This game gives me access to the great outdoors in a kind of a fun way, in a way that I can share with you guys and get that feeling of being a man alone in the wilderness. Because in this scenario, you would really have to be the master of your own mind. You'd have to master your own thoughts, to not just stay in bed and curl up in a ball, but to get up and keep moving and go on to the next location and fight through wolf attacks, and to not get tired and just decide to sleep, or what a billion different, get complacent. Anyway, if this was a real scenario, you'd really have to make yourself work. Anyway, I've just got inside this cave, guys. I'm just going to get a lantern started. A time will come when we can stop and repair our gear, but I think for now, we just want to do this. And you know what? This song comes up very early on in this Long Dark playlist, and I think we're going to skip it. Go with something a little bit more melancholy. Anyway, living in the country, living in the city, it's on you, I guess, but getting outside and just disconnecting. Exercise can be really good for that too. And then the other thing that can be good for that is, the other thing we use to disconnect from our routines is some kind of escapism, which doesn't always mean... How do I turn this on? No fuel in the lantern. Let's fix that. Let's go over here. But I mean, for a lot of you guys, for me, this game in the past has always been escapism a little bit. It's like, let me fantasize about what it would be like if this was me in this scenario, right? And for a lot of you who are watching, this could be that too, where you're sitting back and watching me play. You're getting to enjoy the stream through my eyes and going, getting access to what this world may be like. I don't know. Maybe it is a little bit of escapism. I think most of the time you guys playing games, that's what it is. You're trying to create... We're all trying to do that with video games, trying to create a different world, right? Anyway, I don't know what I'm talking about, guys. Probably a little bit too much philosophical. Anyway, we're trying to cover a bunch of ground, and I had a lot of stuff on my mind today. Thinking about... I spent some time outside, good amount of time outside today myself, and it's nice and cold here, and I like that as well. I like spending time in the cold. I feel like that forces me to get to know my own mind, because you kind of figure out when you become a quitter, and then you get to kind of, I don't know, gain a few more % every day that you go out there. This is good. In the cold weather, and expose yourself to that, and you kind of go, okay, I'm a little bit tougher now. A little bit tougher, a little bit tougher. But yeah, I was going to say, very, very important with what I've chosen to do with my free time, making videos and being my own boss, because if I fail, and I was, had a bunch of lazy habits or other negative things going on in my world, distractions I let into my life, etc. If I let all that kind of stuff, I would have come through here already. I did. Bedroll, I didn't take. Backpacks empty. Okay, this is all... There's just some wood and stuff. We're not that cold here, right? No, let's keep moving. But yeah, if I find myself having tried this making videos on the internet and live streaming thing having failed, I mean, 15 people watching now, it's wonderful that I get to not have a job. I figured out something fantastic if only 15 people are watching one of my live streams, and I don't have to go be a waiter, because that's how many people would be sitting in my section tonight, tipping me. And how do I keep finding dead ends? Good lord. Anyway, I used to be bartending tables. So if I do this YouTube thing and I figure out how to make it work, success. Then I get to keep doing this foreseeable future, right? But if I don't, and I end up having to go back to being a waiter, or I have to for some reason stop making these videos because I haven't figured out, a happy way to do whatever it is, then I have failed. But if I have the right mindset, then I can push on, I can succeed. None of this can bother me. Sorry guys, I'm a little bit lost in here. Lost. That was a dead end. I wonder if I should put away the lantern and break out. Oh, was it this way? can't remember which direction I'm trying to go. Yeah, I guess it is this way. Okay, so let's not break out. I was going to break out a flare, but I think we should keep going. Okay, guys. Interesting. I think I know where I'm at. It's just been a while since I've cut through this way. And I guess I've been going backwards the last couple times. I think I'm still going the right way. Either that or I'm backtracking us. I'll let you know when I get to the other side. I've certainly rambled a lot since getting in here. Let's find out. Where are we? Is the place called Pleasant Valley? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Beautiful. There we go, guys. Okay, cool. Someone's talking about... Yeah, you know what? That happens. I see that talking about one of the geeks who quit playing Ark. It happens because... I think because people don't do that, don't spend time on their own mind, and then you can really let a game or anything in your life get the best of you, you know, any habit. So you find yourself playing too much of your favorite video game, all of a sudden you can't play your favorite video game anymore because you couldn't manage it from a balance perspective, and that's always a challenging one. Okay, so we need to go, I think, right and north, because we all have that with video games. Video games can be super addictive, and as can, the days like we have now, as can watching people play video games on YouTube. That can be really fun. We all do that. You guys are doing it right now. And beyond that, playing in little communities like the one we have going on for Ark, all that can be super addictive, because then you become part of a little clan, a little online crew. And you make new friends, and you're hanging out with them, and you're playing games with them. Then all of a sudden, this game like Ark becomes even more addictive. And so I've had quite a few people since we started the Patreon community that will just occasionally go, "Hey, by the way, I gotta step away. I've been spending too much time in that world, and gotta go back to the real world." Which interestingly brings me to my topic of why people like going outside, just because I think it lets you get in touch with your self. And if you were to spend a little time every day outside, or you know, a decent amount of time outside compared to what you were spending playing your favorite video game, you might, I don't know, think differently. For me, I find it, I don't know, I find it a challenge figuring out how to spend all my time, because I got free time. I got free time to do cool things in my world, make videos and entertain the people who have helped me get to this point, or try new and exciting things, accomplish new crazy adventures and dreams, those sort of things. So I gotta, anyway, I gotta make sure I'm on my game. That way you guys are getting the best version of me, and I'm getting the most of the opportunities you are helping me have. And every once in a while, that just means me hanging out and playing the Long Dark with you guys, keeping company. And you keeping me company as well, because that's important. I am very much, I'm gonna pause here. And there are so many songs on here that I like half of them and don't love the other half. Let's take a look at the maps. Let's get rid of that one. And we're going to go back to the map for Pleasant Valley. And I'm going to show you where we are. So we are coming out of the Carter Hydro Dam exit. And I think we are coming down this bridge right now. So it's going to curve around to a main road. We're going to take that to the right. I don't see anything else crazy. We're going to pass a pond here, maybe. Ice fishing hut. Maybe we'll stop in that little ice fishing hut. If it has a door, we could sleep there for the night. If not, then we got to push on, either take a cave or push on until that rural store. And it doesn't look like we have that much daylight. Dusty P saying almost lost a job due to Ark. It is tough, man. Well, I wish that for the best. Like, I'm running this whole community of geeks, and sometimes I see people on there playing for 12 hours, and I go like, God, I know it's fun. amazing that you're a part of my community, helping build up these geek servers and being an active part of it. And I'm like, but I hope the rest of your life's going well, so that you're here a year from now and you haven't decided you have to quit Ark. So balance for me, guys, and I find it very hard because I get a lot of guilt. I create a lot of guilt for myself because of my Patreon people. So I have this 200 something people, and who are largely in conjunction with the money I make on YouTube, which I have not figured out how to increase. I have figured out how to grow the Patreon over the last 6 months. I have not figured out how to grow the channel income a whole lot. Anyway, so I feel a lot of guilt because I go like, oh, I want to make sure that I satisfy you guys and give you back what you expect to get for the support I get on a site like Patreon. That's a wolf up there. I think we can avoid him. Stealth is pretty powerful, and I don't have a specific route I have to take because as long as we make it to the next road, that'll be good. And God, I should just get out a flare because I'm so bad dealing with wolves in close combat. I hear a bark. Anyway, this is going to be dramatic, guys. Anyway, I want everybody to have a happy, balanced life. But for me, sometimes I go like, okay, well, I should really be nice to take the morning off. But I go like, oh, but geez, but what about all these people that support me on Patreon? What if they need something? What if, shouldn't I be working? Shouldn't I be doing something? What do they expect from me? And then I start in my head creating all these different expectations of these people. And meanwhile, I'm thinking, okay, well, you got to grow the channel and you got to figure out how to make money on YouTube. What about more clickbaity videos? What if you do this kind of video? What if you start this kind of channel? What if you do this? And so then all of that, when you're weighing all of that in your head, you really got to figure out what your values are. What are you working towards in life? Anyway, this is just a little philosophy class from me. What's going on in my brain most of the time. Anyway, there's surprisingly a lot more than I thought there would be if my life was making video game videos on the internet. I have a surprising amount of freedom, more than I thought, and and we support because we love it, and I love you guys. It's amazing the number of people I've managed to pull together in along with a rally in a community of like actual people who like each other, who get along well. I'm spoiled, and you guys are spoiled that we've all found each other and that we get along as well as we do. I think it's great. Yeah, people like Dusty, the other moderators, anybody who's kind of even just watched or whatever. You know, I've been putting stuff out there in the world now for a little over 3 years, going, hey, this is my geeky self. These are the things I'm interested in. And for the last year of it, trying to attract those people to be in my orbit and to be around me. And this is a great road. This is a great road. Anyway, so I've been bringing those people into the Discord, and I see Ocelot going, I would be a patron, but don't worry about that. It doesn't have to be Patreon. Anybody can join the Discord. Any single person join the Discord. That's free. Chat with us, get to know us. Enter into this little circle of people who, for some reason or another, have decided to become a part of whatever thing I'm creating on the internet. Whatever odd little community of outcasts exists out here. The internet's amazing like that you can find your people. You can find people that you would get along with that it's like, oh, there's someone from Oregon. There's someone from Wisconsin. There's somebody from, Southeast Asia. Oh, wait, we all have a lot in common. We all have some things in common. We'd never be able to connect otherwise. And that is one of the weird things, is when you do connect based on an interest, too. It's like, I get that a giant chunk of my Ark people aren't going to be into this game. Because a giant chunk of the people who play Ark don't also play the Long Dark. That makes sense. So when Ark has been the primary thing kind of uniting the people in my sphere, and by the way, Dusty sharing the Discord link in chat, you guys can, you should always be able to enable the stream chat replay. That's a new thing. I think I've got it all sorted out. Oh God, that's an awful noise. That means I'm thirsty. I hate hearing that noise. Let's throw back a can of snappy orange pop. Oh, it's like a lip-smacking noise. I've been editing a lot less and live streaming a lot more, guys. And I hope you enjoy. I'm really trying to find a balance that works for my internet. It goes surprisingly fast, that bandwidth. Anyway, let me refresh my memory here, guys, and make sure I know where I am. Let's do the map thing again. Let's go over to PV map. Let's do a zoom on in. Hopefully people don't think this is too cheaty. Okay, so I must be coming up to here. Mustn't I be? Let's find out. This is the main road. Finally, my side road connects to the main road. Oh, and then I follow the main road to that bridge, and we'll get to the rural store. Okay, beautiful. I gave myself a haircut. Second time in a row. Did a much better job this time. Just went for something a little less complicated. Trimmed up the beard. Anyway, cut it myself. Didn't do such a bad job. If you could see the back, it's not even that bad. Very fun. And that's one of those, hello, Meister Master, thank you. And that is complimenting the haircut. That is one of those things that I do. I cut my hair. This is the second time in a row where I cut my hair outside in the winter with no shirt on. Just because I really like the challenge of that. I like to see how long it takes me before I quit and go inside and want to get warm. I like testing my will. That's honestly, it's very much when you figure out who you actually are and not just the routines that you're passing through, going over and over again in your head. You know what, let's do, just in case this is wolf country, let's go ahead and I have a giant supply of these. Let's light one up, and we're going to use this to search the insides of these places. And welcome stream viewers, we are 34 minutes into a live episode of The Long Dark, live streamed by me, UTC. Some faithful viewers in the stream chat, 23 likes and counting. Let's have a look around this little place, guys. Should we wind down the music here for a minute? Let's do that. That was less than gentle. I should fade in, fade out. Okay. I got a flare. Don't waste your time. Okay. Another exit here. There's a crate, a little bit of cloth, a little bit of reclaimed wood. We will start a fire here. We're going to have to stay at this. Okay. Some fleece mittens. I'm going to put those on right away because we lost our mittens in that wolf attack. And I'm not going to break down wood and stuff unless we really need it after a couple days. I should take that storm lantern. We'll use that to do some repairs by night. Whoops. And we'll do a little search through here.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, so I'm going to take all this stuff, guys. We're very close to the location that we need to spend the night in. I mean, I guess I could come back and loot these places tomorrow. We'll need we'll need to break out of that rural store. Wayne, I'm really enjoying the live building tutorials. Thank you, Wayne. So this is part of the thing, guys, is I'm constantly thinking every day about what do I do? What do I do? Should I make a video? Should I whatever? Do a live stream? Should I spend some time on my real life? Occasionally the answer is yes. But I'm taking... Is this the store right here? I think we're already here. So let's just check out these cars and the outside of the place. Let's see if there's anything hidden out here. Nope, doesn't look like it. And we'll check inside the car. Did I check the glove box, the other one?
This'll come in handy.
Another flare, matches, sweet matches, crackers. This is a juggernaut of a... Juggernaut, that's not the right term. Jackpot? Juggernaut's not even close to what you would say. Did I even check the glove box? I don't think so, right? Let's do this. Wayne saying, really enjoying the live building tutorials in Ark. Yes, I was going to talk more about that. I am enjoying them too. That is a real challenge. I really like that. So I have been shifting gears every little while on the channel, trying to find some new things that work that basically... sorry, I cut my own hair, UTC. I don't pay someone to do it for me. Well, I have long wanted to do that, and I've never had the balls to do it because I'm working as a waiter, right? And if I... Location discovered. Rural store. We are here. Let's play something upbeat now that we're here. Let's go to 22% on the volume, and let's go straight into this. There we go. Location discovered. Okay, so the live building tutorials. I did 3 of those. I am trying to find something that might stand out on the channel as something that will get, that has the best audience, I guess, because I guess I'm figuring out with the channel that things like this never going to draw a new big audience. I'm going to draw some of the audience I have, but YouTube has basically decided that there's one way. My channel is attracts generally, for the most part, one type of viewer, and I don't get, I'm getting the best, closest ever number of viewers on other games to Ark as I've gotten in the past. So maybe that's because I've spent some time building it up, but maybe that's also because the views are down on Ark, because I think I'm sitting around 35,000 subscribers. Definitely not averaging out 3,500 views on each of my videos. So I've been looking at things like my island starter guide, or that tutorial I did for Eco, or just the live streams for Eco, going like, where's something that is going to get 10% of my subscribership to watch? And I keep shifting gears and hoping that the live tutorials is that. So I wanted to do 3 in a week, see what the kind of reaction was to them, and I think
bag is getting too heavy to carry.
I think I will do more this week. I know, I'm grabbing everything in sight. This is a great location. It's stocked up. So there should be more of that. And then I got to figure out the best way to do the weekend live streams too. Plan those around patrons. Give you the occasional weekday tutorial type thing, and then weekends plan good, fun streams that involve all the patrons. What does that say? Leave store. So no bathrooms around here. I was hoping for a supply of water. I guess I did find that water bottle. And I didn't see a bed here either, did I? Okay, perfect, guys. Okay, let's pry these open, baby. Hope you guys got a little coffee, even though it's later on this evening.
Is it food or...
Ooh, baby! Look at this gear. This is good stuff, guys. No. No. Leave it. Okay. Okay, so let's go over here. So this weighs 2 kilos. This weighs 1. I think I might ditch the old Mariner coat. It is better against the wind, but I mean, that's it. That'll save me a kilo. Although armor, it's not good with armor. But I can't carry 3 coats, and I like these big puffy coats. Black Swan saying it's not the game that brings them back, but the streamer. I would love that if that were... YouTube just doesn't seem to work that way these days. I don't know. I might be crazy. Maybe it does, but maybe I just haven't figured it out. YouTube's algorithms are complicated, and I don't know how much of my life I want to spend being a master of those versus just creating content. But then I think, what if the whole point of it was become self-employed so that you can do a long dark thing and maybe 1,000 people will watch. Maybe you'll get 100 likes. We're sitting at 25. Probably not going to happen tonight unless I do a very long stream. When I was working as a waiter, I was thinking, how great would it be if you could make enough money that you didn't have to have this waiting job, and then you could just stream whatever game you want, whenever. Right? And then a different part of my brain will look at this next week and go, oh geez, well 4,000 people watched that Ark live stream and only 400 people watched this Long Dark live stream. What am I wasting my time with this crap for? Meanwhile, it's like at some point your whole goal could have been the freedom to play other games on your channel. So it's really up to you to frame your successes and your failures. I'm realizing that. I listened to a really good podcast this week, guys. Do you listen to the Joe Rogan Experience podcast? Big fan of it. I've been listening for years, since the sponsor was Fleshlight. But he had one a while back with a guy named David Goggins, and I just got to it. Damn, is it so good. It really just, you feel like, if you come out of it listening, you feel like you can accomplish anything. So if you've had some dream that you've just been kicking yourself for not accomplishing for a while, anyway, Very much recommend that. Joe Rogan Experience, David Goggins. It's very good. This guy that just was like 300 pounds overweight, drinking a chocolate milkshake, eating a box of donuts, couldn't do anything with his life, and goes on to do these amazing things, and has this kind of like explanation for how he does it and how he did it and how other people can do it. And anyway, it's crazy. He's a physical specimen now. He's insane, and just pure willpower, pure determination. And he talks about the difference between motivation and inspiration, and we're gonna harvest this. Motivation / inspiration, the difference between that and being driven. And it's so fascinating to listen to. So fascinating to listen to, because he's basically saying, like, motivation's crap. Motivation's here right now, and then motivation to run. Okay, well, it's a beautiful day, you really want to lose weight. Somebody said something to you that makes you want to lose weight, so it's a beautiful day, you get out there and run, you're motivated. And then it's raining the next day and you don't want to do it. That's motivation. That's useless. Drive for a goal that no matter what obstacle they put in your way, you will pursue, that kind of a thing. So he's talking about it in those terms. Anyway, Black Swan saying, you are not crazy, you are not nice, you don't scream like an idiot, you don't laugh for nothing. That's why YouTube pushes. At least I feel like being normal doesn't get you far on YouTube. And you know what? Maybe it doesn't. I think I'm fine with that if that's the case. I'm going to be... Guys, it took me 2.5 years to not have a job. Now I don't have a job. And I'm 6 months into that. Fingers crossed I get to make share my love of video games with people on the internet for the rest of my life in some degree or another. So having 36,000 subscribers now and getting 1,500 every month, if that's 10 times and that's 10, what does it matter? I'm going to be doing this for a long time, and I would rather build it up the right way with the right people like you guys who are watching now as my supporters. But then the next day I have a different mindset, and I go like, oh god, but if you don't figure out how to make this, then what if you won't be as good as people think? But whatever. Anyway, your brain is crazy, and if you let yourself live by yourself and work for yourself, it's even crazier, and you really got to learn how to get a grip on the craziness that exists within you. If it's not obvious, there's a lot of craziness within me. Insane. Gotta be. The other thing this David Goggins guy was talking about... Oh, sorry. Well, that is because that is especially what the majority of people want to see. People, especially teenagers with the majority... Yeah, they like to watch crazy. Right? Well, and it's really YouTube decides what succeeds and what fails. They could decide on a different metric for success and employ that. They could decide that it had to be repeat viewership or repeat long view. They could do something that shifts things in some way or another, or they couldn't. I bet YouTube's always going to be an imperfect platform. Okay, so hold on a second here, guys. I need to spend. Let's take a look here. I've been blabbing. We need to spend 3 days in this location. We are now at the rural store. We've spent 0.1. I've just been derping around, breaking down some clothing and stuff. I don't think there is a bed here, but let's go ahead and see if we can't light our lantern. I follow you for being real since the first video I watched. Well, thank you. Well, and it's all a measure of realness. I mean, it depends how real. I'm not 100% real. Definitely not. Definitely some stuff I don't share with you guys or I fake. But more real than other people, or more authentic, or I'm just real in a way that you like, maybe. Who knows? There are no beds here, so this is where we're going to have to stay. We're going to have to put down I think a sleeping bag. Where would you put it? I mean, if it was a zombie apocalypse and I was worried about strangers, I'd put it down back here, but... No, that's going to be cold. At least the linoleum's going to be neutral temperature. It's going to be difficult to put it down back here. Let's go ahead and go Campcraft. Bedroll. My bedroll's in terrible condition, so let's repair that. The next time we get some daylight, because we're gonna have to spend some time here. Okay, so let's go to the bedroll. Let's make sure we drink water and eat food. Let's get one of these in our system. And that's going to do pretty good for us. I say we eat some crackers. And I'm going to have to get some... I got a little bit of water on the go. That's not bad. And we'll drink this down. And by the way, hello, kitty. Double kitty. I got 2 kitties in chat right now. Meow. Fresh wolf meat cooked. Yeah, and then the question is, generally, you would think if you're somebody like me and you've gotten to this stage, you got to think like you should be doing something that you would do anyway if nobody was watching. What would you put out there in the world if nobody was watching? But YouTube does not encourage that type of thinking. But I would think that that would be a good way to do things. To just go like, what would I do if you know, let's extinguish this. What would I do if it was just me? Or what would I make for me to watch? Maybe that's the question? Or do you think, how do I entertain as many people as possible? How do I reach millions? I'll find a way to spread my message to millions of people. Anyway, lots of things to think about through the life of making content on the internet. It's very interesting. One of these days I'll get enough of my shit together to... Okay, so not much fuel in this lantern. We have 2 lanterns on the go. But one of these days I'll get it together enough to really put all the effort in that I can to make a great effort and to be able to bring together all the different ideas I have, one of which is a podcast that would be talking about some of this stuff and talking to some interesting people who do it.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Stop whining. But yeah, I'd like that idea. But then how much time can you invest in something like that? Well, you've already got this one other thing that might need your attention. You got the geeks, you got Ark, Survival Evolved, you got Unite the Clans. How long can you be working on podcast stuff? Yeah, anyway, gotta figure that all out for your damn self. And when do you just take some downtime? Tonight, guys, I very much did not want to do anything. Hey, this is a very confessional live stream. Honest, let's say. I very much was not in the mood to live stream, or I could have talked myself out of it very easily. And that's the power of the mind. It's in my own mind as to whether I get my shit together. Pardon the language. I know most of the time I don't swear, but sometimes it's relevant. Get it together, schedule the stream, say hi to people in Discord that you haven't said hi to all day, get the stream up, just play some games, relax, and have fun. But in my head, I very much could have gone, I'll just watch Game of Thrones and lie in bed. It'll be very relaxed. Like, I could do that. I did that last night instead of live streaming. So, I'm just going to try and repair this stuff up while it lets me. The sun's about to rise. Failed. Technically, the sun's rising, so we'll get some real daylight here. Okay, and I might as well, so what I'm going to do, guys, wow, it's dark in here in the day, so I'm going to leave that storm lantern. Okay, so I'm just going to reposition here, where I'm sure that we're still collecting the hours, because we are now 0.5 of a day. Oh, my mom is doing great, Wayne. Thank you for asking, by the way. How wonderful is that? Got an audience asking how my mom is. She had surgery a little while ago. She's great. I've seen her since, up and about, not supposed to be lifting things. Still insists on trying to lift things. I'm like, get out of the way. Let me pick that up. Why are you grabbing the groceries out of the trunk? Yeah, no, I love my mom. She just got Game of Thrones. Never watched before. If you ever need to do something, if you ever need to try something, do roleplay. UTC, you should try some new games. So, Ocelot Kitty, I've thought about that, and I've actually been thinking on a night like tonight. I'm wondering if I were to start another channel, and anytime I play The Long Dark, which is like a few times a year, and just post the videos to that channel, would that be better? Would that be better is it when I do this and 400 people watch it, does that hurt my next Ark video? Should I have the games separate? And she's getting into Game of Thrones big time, for sure. I've been meaning to repair this. Let's repair this. It requires 4 cloth, so I'm glad we have it. Please succeed. Nice. Okay, 4 more cloth to do it. What kind of cloth have we got here? let's just check this out. 26, we got lots. So yes, my mom definitely enjoying Game of Thrones. She plowed through season 1 in 2-3 days. I started rewatching some. I just rewatched it. I'm such a dork. That's escapism. What did I say to you guys? This is what you do when you play Ark, when you play other games, and when you watch a channel like mine. When you're getting into a video, you're looking for a little escapism and distraction from whatever it is that's going on in your world that you don't feel like thinking about right now, right? And either you decided to put this on so that it would distract you, or you did it subconsciously, because we all do that all the time too. Right? And then all of that stuff, it's wonderful. Escapism is wonderful, I think, for your mental health sometimes, to get into a game and get lost in it and pretend that you're the character, and that style of gameplay, that style of playing a game. Pardon me, I guess gameplay is the right term. Just gonna switch up a song here, guys. Something a little more chill. This one's good. But yeah, I wonder if I would need another channel, if I'd be smart to do a second channel. I also have a brilliant idea for a Game of Thrones type YouTube channel. I would also love to play, there's some other games I would love to play that definitely they would do better on another channel. Like if I wanted to play like any Total War games, people who are into Total War games, that's all they're into. So I would just start that, make up a new alias, try and build it successfully without telling any of you guys, or whatever. There's a lot of games that just don't cross over at all with a game like Ark. Okay, so I've been going through our stuff, doing some repairs, and we need to spend time in this place, so we need to spend 3 days here. So, and yes, I have thought about trying Twitch as well, Wayne. I don't know what the best call is. My friend Tag is having a very successful time only streaming to YouTube. He doesn't believe in splitting his audience. My friend Alexis has been onto Twitch and not even doing much on YouTube anymore. And we don't have cured leather. That's fine. And she said that she's made more money on Twitch than she ever did on YouTube. But Alexis never had nearly as much going on YouTube as a guy like Tag, who's now getting millions of views a month. Alexis never got much bigger than my channel is currently, I don't think, on YouTube. And Tags is way bigger. So maybe he's found the secret to making good money. I don't know what the secret is out there, guys. But yes, I don't know whether Twitch is better, whether I would find Twitch is good because I got more people watching, or because let's do another repair, or because maybe you make more money doing it that way. I don't know if that's realistically what should drive my decision making, but I like YouTube because you guys are already here. But then if I'm going to start dividing into other channels, then what's the problem with spreading a little of the love off YouTube? That seems like that would be a good idea, doesn't it? Diversify. Okay, I'm trying to conserve my water here. Okay, we have now spent 0.7 of a day. Okay, so I forgot. I'm supposed to be using the controller. I think I have already repaired most of my gear. It's in pretty darn good shape. I think it's just time to kill time now. Either that or we go look around the area a little bit. But I mean, really, we can kill our 3 days and then do that. So let's go ahead and select this. We'll put this down. Bedroll. And we'll try to, you know what, let's pass time 5 hours. We'll be very thirsty and we should be kind of tired by the time we've done that. And yes, that's true, Dusty. Tag's getting tons of views, but Tag's figured out how to do that with Ark too. It's a different mindset. It really is. Like the decision to, if my primary motivator is how do I make money on YouTube, I should not be playing this game. If my primary motivator is do what you feel like doing, share your love of gaming with the world, I play whatever game I feel like playing. And the truth is, it's partly both those motivations. So I don't know what the answer is. I'm trying to derp my way through it and figure out a good balance to all of this. Very honest live stream, guys. I hope you enjoy it. I had a feeling it would be, because I'd taken a couple days off. Figured I'd have a little confessional with anybody who was willing to show up to tonight's stream. Okay, And we're in good shape here. I should be really eating some of this meat instead of the canned dog food. I don't know what I'm doing. I got cooked meat of an animal I killed in hand-to-hand combat. I mean, get your life together. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So lots of food and drink. I'm very heavy still. Okay, now we're tired. Let's try and get some hours of sleep. And yes, Tag. And Tag's definitely, to be fair to Kitty, Tag is grinding, but he is pursuing it from a different mindset, right? Like if your mindset is, I should be mentally sane and happy and just make the videos I feel like making, you're not going to pump out as much content as Tag pumps out. But he's got goals and he is going to achieve them. And yes, he's getting out lots of content, constantly working. But that's it. That is power of your mind. Because what excuse do I have to be working less hard than that guy, other than I don't want to? Yeah, his schedule is excellent. There's a lot of great things, and honestly, and Tag's a great content creator. I knew when I met him when he had a few, couple thousand subscribers, maybe. I can't remember. It would have been early on in the Geeks, very early on, when Tag and I made our first content together, quite a long time ago. He came to Jack's Landing, which was done, and I think I had not yet started the Roman area, so it was between season 1 and 2 of Building Evolved. And his live is YouTube, right? So he's succeeding on YouTube live and otherwise. And I'm just, for those of you that are curious that don't know this game as well, I need to spend 3 days at each of the locations, so if you're wondering what I'm doing, and Dusty, I feel ya, I have been there myself. He's saying Tag's making himself a little, overworking a little bit, which it's so hard not to do. That's why I talk, it's like this YouTube thing, it seems simple from the outside, but it's really anything like this where you are going to start relying on yourself, being your own boss, being the decider of, and then spreading your views out into the world, and you get to decide every day what it is. That is this challenge of this thing, along with making enough money to do it, and deciding what kind of a person are you, it really makes you figure out who the hell you are. It's interesting. I'm reading some old books, reading Self-Reliance by Ralph Waldo Emerson. It's an old school book, and so much of the stuff he's talking about is relevant to today. How I'm like, holy crap, nobody's forced to come to terms with who they are because there's so many distractions out there in the world. And I never did it, but just a 40-hour work week is a big enough distraction alone that you never have to stop and think about who you are and what's important to you and all of that. And by the way, how much more time here? 1.7 days so far. So let's just keep doing what we do. I guess I'm going to have to go start a fire outside. So let's unload a few items of gear here. Okay, perfect. Anyway, just a 40-hour work week alone, it really keeps you from... You're exhausted at the end of it. You get to the end of it and you're like, ugh. And we'll come back for... I guess I want to take one of these. R2, I guess I want to keep one of those books. But yeah, that alone is a big enough distraction that you never get to the difficult questions of kind of deciding what's important to you. And for a lot of people, those decisions get made for them. You get married and you have kids, and you go before you even have stopped to consult your... I don't know. I'm sorry, guys. Am I starting to make myself sick? Mentally? But no, I've very much enjoyed the challenges that have come with making videos on YouTube and getting to self-employment. It's very interesting. I've discovered a lot about myself, made up a ton of, gotten to know myself a ton. I don't know any better way to put it. Learned about my mind a lot, because basically figuring out why every time you trip and fall, you struggle and you fail, figuring out why you did it and how to avoid it next time. And there's very much a constant routine of what I'm doing, and I have these occasional ups and downs, and some of them are caused by YouTube, and some of them are caused by Patreon, and some of them are my own brain. Anyway, and as I go, I really have to keep figuring out, figuring out who I am, basically, which I had not had to do through most of my life prior to this, surprisingly.
Huh,
You
thank
just
goodness for that.
keep going on the same track you started out on. Anyway, that's how it was for me. And I don't. Yeah, at some point I just broke it and went, What if I didn't have to be a waiter anymore? That was the main big question. The chat's gone quiet, which makes me occasionally worry that I've gone to speaking pure nonsense, which is possible. I should really make more water after this. Yeah, we'll do another leader. We are 1 hour into the stream, guys. Thank you so much. I hope you're enjoying. I don't remember to do this very often, but what was I gonna say? I'll send out a little tweet or something an hour in. And do I not have? There it is. Perfect. Stream's still going strong. How many people would say watching? 15? Okay, life is good. And I'm just melting a little water here, guys. Anyway, but my stream that I sent out a little while ago, my tweet that I sent out was about that. Why do people find the wilderness so enticing? And I think it's the same reason that I've found through, and that's okay, Dusty, no need to chat. I know a lot of people said they were going to sit back and enjoy the stream today, which, if there's not much action on the screen, I guess means listening to me ramble. So you guys you're gonna get what you came for. Whatever that means. Yes, and disorderly, watching and doing homework at the same time. It's all good. I'm for some reason inspired to be particularly forthright with what's going on in my brain this particular week. And so I'm occasionally worried that I've gone just off the deep end, and I'm talking about something that should stay in a man's brain and should not come out there and be be addressed to the world. The world being the 15 or so people that enjoy watching me play this game, The Long Dark. Isn't it amazing? And I know there'll be more of you that watch by the end. There'll be more than 15 views by the time it's over. It's already got 20-something likes, so... okay, I made a bunch more water for us, guys, and we just need to kill a little time here, and then we can take a look at the maps and figure out our next location, where we go next. And I think I already, like I mentioned to you earlier, I think I had a plan. So we only get 2.79 liters of water? Is that it? Really? Okay. Okay. And that meat is going off, isn't it? No, what's the meat at? 94. Okay, good. Oof. Scared me. I don't know how that meat stayed good. Kitty, that is the best reason for you going silent ever. That is quite enjoyable. I hope you're alright. Okay, so, okay, we need to drink water. I would need to make more water, for fools' fricked up sake. Now, where we're going, there's going to be lots of toilets. Lots of toilets that we can drink from. Quench our thirst. Alright, we're going to pass time 8 hours. That seems like a lot. But we're going to do it. And if I Alt-Tab out for any reason, it pauses things, so I'm not going to do that to pull up the maps until we're ready to set out on our journey. Make sure everyone hit that like button. What's up, Hunt? Welcome to the stream. I still owe you one, man. I'm sorry. I hope you know what I'm talking about. I suck. I still haven't made that thing happen. Okay, my character's getting thirsty again here. Hungry as well? How do I check that? Not that hungry. I don't want to do a can of pop. Can of pop. That's a very Canadian sounding thing. Yes, very good reason, Kitty. I just wasn't sure how serious it was, but Kitty dropping stuff on her toes. Okay, just trying to feed myself a little bit here, guys. Okay, going through this wolf meat. Alright, and I passed 8 hours. We should be ready to sleep a bunch more hours. And we should be getting close to our 3 days. Okay, woke up fully rested. How we doing? Let's hit this journal and tell me what we at. 2.3 days, so 0.7 of a day. So around 3/4 of a day. 18 hours. 18 or so hours, roughly, approximately, in that general vicinity. So let's pass some time. Time just slips away from you. It's when you're your own boss. You need somebody to whoosh, crack that whip once in a while. So many things to keep in mind in your brain, as you guys can tell. I'm insane. But yeah, that's it. You got to figure out how to get the best version of yourself. How do you get the version of yourself that gets the most good stuff done? And I said stuff because Hunt is here now. Not slipping on out anymore. Get your S togethers. Okay, so we passed 7 hours. We're not going to be able to sleep 11, but let's get some more water in us. And God, guys, I'm sorry. We're spending a lot of time at this stupid rural store, but that's how this game works. That's how this particular challenge is going to work for us. Yeah. Yep. Yes, I know. It just didn't work out the way that I planned, and I haven't figured out an alternative. I guess I could go to a fallback, but that seems so lame. If it's gonna be late, it's gonna be good. Anyway, still passing time. I guess we could sleep, right? Let's try and sleep a few hours. We'll see what time we come up with. Well, I had a plan, but I always have various plans. I always have lots of plans on the go. Well, let me dedicate some time to that. The next big thing on my to-do list coming up, I gotta spend some time with an accountant, which is always stressful this time of year. We did it. We did it. We did it. We did finish the location. Okay, and now it's the beginning of the night. Okay, so we are going to pass time 3 hours, let's say. I'll drink water, eat food. We'll sleep till morning. Should be pretty much good to go by then. If the stream goes on for another hour or so, you'll have to leave. I would say a little bit longer for sure. Between 20 minutes and an hour, let's say, at the most. We're an hour 10 in. So we're gonna drink water again. This song's called Can't Take Our Love Away, by the way, guys. The version with lyrics is really lovely. Almost getting through all this old wolf meat. Yes, it's gone. Wayne looking up some games that would be perfect for old UTC. Well, I'll tell you guys, I would like to, yeah, I don't know. Constantly that juggling in my head of what makes me happy, what makes my Patreon supporters happy, what might do well on YouTube. That constant juggling of those three things, I keep landing on different ideas that all have different things. Makes me happy, makes YouTube happy, makes the geeks happy, I'm constantly rotating these, right? And I'm constantly judging things against different, and then I'll think an idea is brilliant. This is the difference between motivation and drive. I'll think an idea is brilliant. I will get really motivated or inspired to work on it, but not driven. And then something gets tough, something changes, I look at it from one of the other perspectives. I look at it, let's say I liked it from me, like let's say playing The Long Dark. I go, this would fulfill me. But then maybe not enough people are watching, so from a YouTube perspective, it's not good. Or maybe that many of my patrons don't love it. They'd rather I'm playing Ark right now. Maybe then I see 2 out of the 3 counts. It's not a good thing that I've come up with. Maybe I shouldn't play The Long Dark. So that's how things come and go from the channel. So Wayne talking about other games that might be good and things like that. If something coming to the channel, it's for me got to feel like it's going to give me 2 of the 3 at least. and hopefully the ones I feel like are important that particular week. Because I'll change my mind a week from now and feel different about things. And okay, still not much sunlight up. I don't think I'm going to be able to sleep anymore. Leave store. Bedroll. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to find my damn bedroll. There it is. Okay, I'm not going to be able to sleep. Let's pass time for an hour. Okay, and that's some actual daylight. Okay, so pick this up. Let's go ahead and eat and drink. And we'll start with some crackers. And I'm going to need some water wherever we're going. Okay. And we'll figure out a course. We're going to figure out a path to take as we go along to this next location here, guys. The funny thing with YouTube, there are some times when it really does make sense to work your butt off. And I occasionally will work my butt off at times when it doesn't make any sense, when the channel isn't growing, when I don't have any crazy thing I can capitalize on. Like I had a week recently where I did 20 videos and 20 live streams and videos in 2 weeks or some nonsense like that. And I was just going nuts and using up all my internet bandwidth and wanting to work like crazy and, you know, tell stories to you guys. Anyway, but there's other times like when my tutorials kicked off last year, when Log Cabin 2 suddenly did well, and then when Ragnarok Explorers Club was doing well. Those are the times I really should have put my nose to the grindstone, focus in on that thing that's working well for YouTube, because finding that YouTube success, at least for me, is rare. Figuring out things that are really going to work for you, that bringing new people in and people love them, like people have with building tutorials and with Ragnarok Explorers. I'm going to leave all of...
I need to drop something.
I'm not that encumbered. Okay, I think I'm good to go. Okay, so we're good to go, guys. Let's take a look at some maps. Maps time! Bring them back. Okay, so Pleasant Valley. We came to here, the rural store. We need to go up to the Cinder Hills coal mine. Am I not mistaken? Is that one of the locations on our thing? Cinder Hills coal mine. Okay, so our next location is spoken for. We don't have a whole lot of choice. Okay. Okay, let's get back into this thing. My beauties, let's get out of here. Let's continue. Try and make our way to the Cinder Hills coal mine. Oh, look at this. So I think about this when I go, like I said, guys, I live on my farm. I'll go outside in the wilderness sometimes, especially this time of day. I love getting out there first thing crack of dawn. Love it. This is not the way we have to go, but I'm going to wander over here anyway just to get a view of this sunrise sky. But there is something really special about... Ooh, look at that Canadian flag. Something about getting out there and seeing the world in this sort of a state when it's quiet and beautiful. And, I mean, like, look at the way this looks, right? It's very humbling. It's like you can suddenly realize, okay, I am just a small thing in this big old world. Not everything revolves around me, which if you're making videos on YouTube and having success, you can go, okay, the whole world revolves around me. You can certainly feel like that when you're on top of the world. But that's as false as the feeling like crap when nobody's watching. Feeling like crap when nobody's watching is a thing that you shouldn't bother with. That's a massive distraction. As well as is feeling amazing when the whole world is watching, whatever it feels like to you. Maybe the first time you get 1,000 views on a video, the whole world is watching, or 10,000 or 100,000. And then maybe 10 people watching is great for you, but maybe that's nobody. Maybe that's a failure. Maybe you suck if that many people are watching you. You can kind of just, especially with YouTube, I very much, I don't know. At some point down the road, I'd like to talk about mindset and teach people about mindset as I slowly learn how to do it. But it's very, very important, I think. Getting through your day is the way you're thinking about things. For most people, they don't have to bother. A lot of that stuff gets taken care of by the 9-to-5, 40-hour work week and all the other demands of their life that they don't really have a whole lot of choice as to what to do next. They just go on to the next thing and on to the next thing and on to the next thing, and you don't slow down, and you, yeah. Anyway, guys, done a lot of that. But for me, I do this in the real wilderness. Hopefully for you, this long dark, like I said, I'm only going to give myself, a night or two a week to play this. Hopefully this is a little bit of escapism. This is a little bit of getting away from it and either connecting with your own thoughts, which is what playing this game solo used to be for me a little bit. Is that a wolf owl? Okay. Sounded like a moose. Ooh, boys. And all of you can be quiet. Y'all can just chill. Enjoy yourselves. Let me entertain you with my long dark heroics. Okay, we found a little house. I'm gonna have a little loot around, specifically looking for toilet water. Toilets in this game are an excellent source of water. Saves you from boiling and disinfecting because you're getting it out of the back of the tank where it's clean. Cup of herbal tea. Thank you. Cup of dog food. Oh my gosh, cabinets for days. Did I check fridge? Freezer? I did. Okay, and if we were short on cloth, you can turn all of these curtains into cloth pretty easily. Okay, this is going to be pretty barren, I think. We're not finding much in these lower cabinets in the least.
Lamp fuel. I can use this.
And now I'm going quiet. Good evening, Jeff. How are you, brother? Welcome to the stream. Jeff's been a faithful, long dark viewer, I would say. Left comments all over Season 3. Tuned in live for this Season 4 a little bit here and there. Jeff, I'm making my way from Rural Store in Pleasant Valley to the Cinder Hills coal mine, where we're going to have to spend another 3 days. But I'm having a look around this particular old style of house. You can often find good gear here. I wonder if I should take those. Ooh, probably should. Okay, we're going to leave that cotton scarf. And let's check for more good clothing. Maybe we'll find a nice sweater. Long johns would be awesome. We have been short on those.
I think I can use this.
Yes. Man gets exactly what he asks for. No thanks, leave it. Nope. Nice sweater. Nice Liam Neeson sweater would be great. Now, we'll find that at the Coastal Highway, I tell you what. Find ourselves one of those nice Irish knit sweaters.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Okay, time for the mother load. Give me the antibiotics. Give me the cabinet. Uh-huh. Anything hiding behind here? Anything in here? Little newsprint. Toilet. What do we got? Oh, lots of water. Take all. Okay, guys, we're doing well. We are doing well. Am I tired at all? A little bit, but not enough that I'm going to bother sleeping. Okay, so let's take a look clothing-wise. Okay. Those weigh 1.5 kilos. They are heavy-duty. I gotta lug them to the next location where I can repair them, and then I can just get rid of these pants. These, I'm going to action... I guess I gotta go over here. And even in rough shape, are these better? No, new cargo pants give me 0.55. Whoa. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna keep the work pants. I'm gonna go heavy, because I do like that particular item of clothing. And Jeff catching us, got a brief moment to catch you around supper. Happy to catch everybody on the stream. Yes, me too. Glad you could pop in and say hello, my friend. I hear yelping wolves. Should I check this place too? I really want to find some nice clothing. More encumbered, though. Oh, look at this little place. Ooh! Crossroads House. Nice. I'd be looking to end an episode here if this was from the recorded season. I'd go, this is a good crossroads. Let's stop here. It's too poetic not to. No thanks. No thanks. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna take those. I think we can get leather off of them. Lots of wood. I probably shouldn't be carrying this much wood. Okay. Okay. Well, keep pushing on? I guess so. Rifles out. Leaf house. Wayne saying it's been a great stream so far. I'm certainly enjoying myself, my man. I've had a lot to say. Let's do a little alt-tab. Let's do a little alt-tab to the old map ski. Okay, so those were rural houses. The road turns left. Okay, so either I branch off right here and go up to the Cinder Hills coal mine there, or I follow the road along, take a branch off to the right. So basically we are... Oops. Basically we are right here by these little cottages. I can go this way, or I can go around there. I think we just zip around this way. There is a bear cave up there, so we should be looking for the bear, and then nothing else around. So we're trying to get to that Cinder Hills coal mine that takes you to the coastal highway. Okay, so let's go ahead and minimize. Let's click back into the game. Okay, guys, and we will avoid the road and all of that stuff, and we will hopefully make it up this way. Okay. Again. Where? Where? I still don't see it. That means I'm gonna die, right? How do I not see this thing? There, I got him. I got him now. I've failed at this so many times. This can't be that hard. Yes! Get wrecked! Yes! Oh, finally. God damn. Pardon the language. Alright. And we got a very gray day. Very gray. Alright, I have never gone here. I have never, not that I remember, have ever gone this way. So this is going to be new ground to me. I think I'm going in the right direction, though. Past some old man's beard. That's on the map. There's the bear. There's the bear. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Hunt. I'm gonna pop him. Look at that frickin'... Wanted to get him out of our way. Alright, so the good news for us is it's morning still, or early in the day. Gives us time to figure out where we're going. I hope it's not that way. I see a big waterfall over there, so we can check the waterfall. We can check the map for a waterfall. Or is this a road? Nope. Looking for landmarks. Is this the bear cave? That is the bear cave. Right. So if we were to go over to the map, that's the bear cave. That means we gotta keep going. Okay. So we gotta go this way. What was that? Moose? Bear. Angry bear. Oh, wow. He mad. God. That's so terrible. Just let him run away from me and hide. Why would you have him just charge in circles? Jeez, he scared me there. I thought it was the moose. Hi Dusty. And Pokemon, hello, I didn't say hello earlier. Disorderly, thanks for the compliment. I managed a nice shot for once. You guys have seen me get mauled so badly this time around. I've been so much better just recording compared to live. Oh yeah, Dusty's got a couple of different accounts. Hello, buddy. Do you need me to moderate this one? Which one do you prefer? Okay, so I bet it's just up between these rocks and up that way, maybe. I think we're doing well. We are doing well. Couple of man on a mission. Alone in the wilderness. Man with his own thoughts. You would have to be the master of your own mind out here. You would have to be disciplined. You know, because it's going to get cold. It's going to get tough. It's going to get brutally hard. And you are going to have to figure out how to get through it. This way? I think, maybe? And then you're going to get to a nice, safe place, and you're going to just want to stay in bed. And you'll go, okay, well, I'll just stay in bed. And then the fire will go out. And you'll have to get up and light the fire, and you'll want to stay in bed. Am I hearing another wolf? No. The Long Dark. Say the name of the game. On the stream the other day on the weekend, we watched what was I saying? On the stream, we rewatched my first video ever. Not bad for parts of it, horrific for other parts. My first ever Long Dark video. That might be fun to watch sometime on a stream. I think we've done it, guys. I feel good about this. Da-da-da-da. I think we're going to find a coal mine entrance up ahead here, guys. Certainly looks like it. Oh, excuse me. Burping into the microphone. So the live arc building tutorials. I really enjoy those. Let's get more of those going this week. As long as I can keep some ideas flowing. As long as I can keep the ideas flowing, as long as I can do the prep required, I'll get a couple of those going, and maybe I'll focus on one for the week and then two for the weekend, and I can open the weekend live streams with them. I think that might be the smart way to do things. I don't know. So let's go ahead and flare up here for you guys. Like a bad batch of... like a bad case of... hypothermia. This is a cheerful, hopeful song. I'm just going to push through here. I guess, technically, we have to spend 3 days at this location. Is that right? It's probably going to be a maze. I've never come through here. But, I think we're going to want to do this in one go. We're not going to be coming back this way. So we're going to want to knock out 3 days here at this location. And I'm aiming to maybe finish up doing this as a live series after this, after we complete this challenge. And at the very least, we take a nice long break from playing TLD. And I'll focus in on some of the other stuff that's going on. Get more ARC stuff going, or more Pix ARC whenever that comes out, or who knows what. But yeah, Long Dark suits me to play from time to time, but I think maybe after this we'll sunset it and bring something else in for some excitement, fun and excitement. Bring islands back, as someone was requesting. I have a way of playing that I would like to do with my friend of mine, my friend Mick Mastodon. There's a poor fella right there.
Excellent.
Okay, thank you, fella. And let's push on, guys. Let's push our way through these mine shafts and tunnels. And I know it's quite dark, so I'm rocking the flare as best I can. I'll stay close to walls, try and show you where we're headed. And then once we find an exit, we will set up camp there, and we will sleep for, realistically, what's going to be like 3 days of just killing time and camping. There's a lot of weird, loud noises as you come through here. Okay. Rifle cleaning kit, scrap metal, a knife, some cloth.
What have we here?
No, my inventory is getting heavy. I'm not taking too much of this junk. Work boots, no thanks. I like the running shoes. I like the sneaks. Leave it. Take it. Dusty, we'll see you soon, brother. Thank you.
I could use this.
Oh, I like that coat, but let's leave it. Plaid, I know you guys would like to see me rock that, but I think we'll leave it. We already have a nice plaid shirt. And that knife, how good is my knife?
Feels like a lot of gear.
I think I got it in really good shape earlier. 69%. What's this one at, you think? 81. Take it. And we'll get rid of the old knife. Yeah, it is a lot of gear. I admit, it's a lot of gear. Okay. So there was a staircase up? Was there? No, that was the way we could have come in. No? Okay. So we just got to keep pushing on. Got a little funky music to keep us company while we do. Yeah, there's a funny thing with YouTube in general where you're always going to be looking at grass, always going to be greener, you're going to keep always moving the goalposts and never be happy with what you got. I'm trying to avoid that and trying to intentionally be happy with what I got at all times and be grateful for it. But it is very easy. Okay, I think this is the way out. Couple of different paths around here, so we could go exploring. Rifle cartridge. But yeah, I mean, I could be sitting here now going, oh god, I really hope my new arc building tutorials are successful and they get tens of thousands of views. And then they do, and then next week I'm going to be going, god dang it, I've never been able to get anybody to watch anything except arc building tutorials. I'm so frustrated, you know. You gotta keep yourself happy. 100% pry bar, that's excellent. Welcome back, Ocelot Kitty, you adorable devil. That name, I just can't resist. It's an ocelot and a kitty. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, I don't know what I'm doing. What was I gonna drop? A pry bar. Okay, and now we need a new torch. Flare. And we will keep exploring. Boom, okay. Empty, searched, good. I can't remember which way. Okay, so I came up to this side. Yep. And so then I must continue one of two directions. That way. Or this way. Let's go this way for now. Let's see where it leads. I got a bad feeling about this. Dead end? Nope. Might as well be though. There's some scrap wood down here. Okay. So let's go back out and we'll go back the way we came. I knew that was the wrong choice. I knew it. Yes, I hope to be back online. I hope to be still here. Sorry, Jeff, when you do come back. I guess that's what I should say. Ocelot Kitty, I hope you're talking about why you chose your name. Double cuteness. Maximum cute to the max. Okay, so we're gonna have to spend 3 days. We might as well spend them just right at this entrance exit because it's bright. We're gonna spend some time repairing gear. We'll probably have to spend some time lighting a fire, boiling water. Maybe not. And And there's certainly not going to be much for me to loot around here. Driving gloves, cotton toque. At least I'll take that for the leather. Yeah, we'll be able to do some serious repairs at least. So that's generally been the way that I've killed time at most of the locations that I've been at, is get my gear in awesome shape. Which is what we've got here. So I have an actual exit. Oh boy. Now let's just check and see what's out here waiting for us on the other side and make sure I didn't go in a complete circle. I didn't, right? Coastal Highway region, one I do not know well. Let's go back in our mine and we will stay there for another couple of days. And we're coming up to the, what, hour, a little over hour and a half mark. So, don't know what to tell you. Don't know what that has to do with anything. Okay, so let's go in the inventory and we'll take a look at some things. We'll see what's on the go, what we can repair, what we can fix. Okay. Well, let's work on some clothing stuff. Okay, so these pants I would like to get up into some working order. Let's do a little 26-minute repair job on these, middle of the day. The sun is up. We'll stay up until it gets dark, hopefully. Worn work pants. Let's do another repair on them. Gonna have to do quite a few, I think. 85. One more. And with wolf attacks and stuff, these clothing takes damage, but... Okay, so those are now at 100%. Let's go over to this guy. And let's go double layer of work
this
pants.
gear is slowing me down.
I can't. I can't. Oh, I just wasted so much time on those. So they are only outer pants. So here, I can wear these, and then... Oh no. Okay, new work pant here.
I can barely walk with this much
What?
gear.
What? I swear I have 2 pairs of work pants, right? Or did I just drop something? Yes, I did. Fool. Fool. Okay. Okay. Put those on, and then these actions harvest. Ocelot off to have dinner with the lover. Girlfriend is technically what Kitty said, so. You may not be lovers yet. You may just be friends. I'm gonna keep doing some repairs here, guys. Derping around with this. Yes, and enjoy your dinner. Okay, and I'm gonna keep repairing. Like I said, we gotta kill this time here, so either I do it by pastime, sleep, pastime, sleep, pastime, sleep, or we might as well get this stuff up to good working order. Use up some of our cloth, use up some of our sewing kits. Okay, new thermal underwear. Okay, life is good. Okay, so this I can harvest. 10 minutes, give me a little cloth. And then we're off into Coastal Highway. And Coastal Highway is going to be interesting, guys, because that is, if you have a look over here, that is Quonset Garage and Abandoned Lookout. So there's 2 other locations after this. And right now we are currently in Cinder Hills Coal Mine. You can see we're at 0.2 of 3 days. A second from the bottom there. Okay, so then once that's done, I think that we take the Crumbling Highway to get to Desolation Point. At Desolation Point is the Lonely Lighthouse and the Stone Church. The Stone Church is supposed to be the hardest location, and then we'd be done, and the challenge would be done, and we'd have visited every region, a lot of regions. Okay, so definitely Kitty's lover. Good. Enjoy dinner with your lover. Glad I asked. Dinner with your lover. Okay, and then actions, let's harvest these. Let's action, harvest these. We're going to get a bunch of leather out of it. We're going to do some shoe repairs. Life is good, and we're going to get really tired. We're going to let our character get so tired. Actions, repair. Decent running shoes. Repair again. Okay, well, keep hanging out. Keep hanging out for a bit, Kitty. We could use your company. I could probably do a repair on this. I think I still got leather. Actions. Repair. Last time with this sewing kit. Then we'll have to drink some water, eat some food, and sleep. Can't repair in the dark. Damn. Damn. Darn. Darn, darn, darn. Alright, I want to finish that last repair. And did I ever repair the... Well, let's double check after we do this one. Oh wait, what was involved in repairing the bedroll? I can't remember. Did I do that or not? I did, right? Got it up to 60%. Failed. Hello, Chuck Steak. Welcome to the stream. It's been a fun stream so far. I am currently repairing gear by candlelight. What else did I want to repair? I got my running shoes on. Why were those off? Probably been walking with those off for quite a while. No, bedroll. What was the last bit of clothing I wanted to check on? That needed some love. Oh, these gloves. I think I can get these up to close to 100%. One repair job. Stay lit lantern. And then we drink water, and then we sleep for a bunch of hours.
Right now.
Okay. Okay. So now we pick up lantern. Okay. And now we go bedroll, campcraft, bedroll, place you down, and then extinguish. Alright, we go in the inventory, and we will drink some herbal tea first. Nice. I'm going to drink a soft drink if I got one. Should have eaten some food with that last one, to be totally honest with you. Now I'm wasting the thirst that I've completed by eating some salty crackers. We should be well supplied. Let's see if I can find my bedroll here. Let's see if it'll let us sleep, like, till the day it's daytime again. You know, the first person I ever made a video collaboration with as a YouTube content creator was a guy named Chuck. Great atypical Chuck. Played a few games together, quite fun. Okay, so let's check. We have now spent 0.9 of a day. Okay, so we're gonna have to spend around 48 hours. I say we do it straight. A lot of long chunks of passing time. We'll eat and drink and whatever in between. We'll go through all our supplies. We'll just eat up a bunch of time, and we'll try and sleep when it's dark out. Yep. Man, you get thirsty, 10 hours goes by. That is a lot of time to kill. That's the danger of this challenge, I guess, is it's a lot of time to kill. Kitty, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, I really got in the mood a couple weeks ago. I was streaming every single day, based partially off the influence of a guy like Tag, who we were talking about earlier, guys. And I really enjoyed the routine of it, and I think people started to get used to it. But Ark has a giant update. My internet just can't keep up with the way the world works now. That unlimited internet thing didn't work out. They wouldn't connect me. What else was I saying to you guys? Anyway, like Ark's a 12 gig update. Depending on what time of the month it is, that's either going to cost me $18. In a perfect world, that's the cheapest it would be for that 12 gig update is $18. And then most expensive is $60. So I'm just trying to manage these stupid old internet boxes along with live streams and nonsense like that. Okay. But I'm doing the goal. Do what you enjoy. But also do what will make money on YouTube. But also do what your patrons want to see. So yeah, my internet's just been pure crap. Disappointing garbage. And Wayne, Wayne, if you're in the Discord, I don't know what your name is in Discord. Do I, Wayne? Anyway, drop me a DM with those games you were mentioning. I think I saw one of my favorite YouTubers was playing one of those games that you hinted at earlier. 12.3. What was 12.3? Oh, 12.3 gigs. Right. 12.3 gigs. Okay, good. So that'd be $60 and $1.75. $61.75 for old UTC. No, that's only if I go into my overages with it, but I go into overages every month, so it's just a matter of like, how much do I stream this month? When do I stop stream? When do I decide not to stream? Do I decide that this stream isn't worth it because there's only going to be a couple hundred views and save it for ARC? I don't know. I don't know what the best damn thing to do is. Darn thing to do is. Okay. Now we pass time again. And then we'll check, after this 5 hours, we'll check the clock. We're still only we're gonna have another whole day to go, if I'm not mistaken. This is like counting time in prison, just checking off the hours on the wall. This is a bad challenge in that sense. 1 day at each location is plenty. Why 3? It just means you gotta arrive here with food and resources. 2.1, so we gotta do 0.9 days, which is most of 24 hours. So let's try... keep passing time. Yeah, costly, crappy internet. The future waits. The future just as soon as the internet on your phone is cheap, as soon as that is, then everybody carries the internet with them wherever they go, and they have an unlimited. As soon as it's unlimited and cheap. Okay, so I'm trying to make myself very tired here, guys. And we'll have to get more water going, I think. No, we're headed to a place with lots of water. We should be. Okay, so everything's good except sleep. Let's stay up 1 more hour. Just make ourselves even more tired. And now let's see if we can sleep. How close to 12 hours it'll let us sleep. We'll be getting there. Hello, Sean. Welcome. Thanks for popping into the stream. I got a new haircut. Little homemade mohawk. And when I say homemade, I mean... yes, and I know, Hunt. I know I got so many options, but that's it. It's like I moved to this farm. I could live down the road from myself and have cheap, unlimited internet. But then I have to live down the road instead of here. And I like it here. But yeah, I could come to you. I could come to... I got lots of options out there. And then if I could discipline myself to just really make the most of my days, I could realistically manage a bunch of cool projects at the same time for us. How close are we? We're at... oh, we did it! 3.1. Okay. So let's just fuel up and we'll head out. And I think I'm going to finish off our water supply here, most likely. Oh, this will give me a little water. Yeah, I did a lot of honest blah blah blahing during this stream about things that I go through making videos on YouTube and being my own boss, which I somehow have become. Let's pick this up. Pick up. Okay? Let's forge our way into Coastal Highway, which I don't know well, guys. So we're going to get to our next location and we'll decide whether to keep going as a stream. So here is the Coastal Highway. Let's do a little zoom and we'll take a look at this. So we're going to be coming in up here. We have to go to here. Abandoned Lookout, 3 days. Then Quonset Garage, 3 days. Then we're going to be off to the Crumbling Highway. So let's take a look back at the map. And so we're going to go Abandoned Lookout right here. And then Quonset Garage right down here. And the Crumbling Highway is down this way, out to the next location. So it makes very much sense to just go straight for the Abandoned Lookout. Let's see if we can find our way there, guys. Go together. I have been there before, but it's been a long time since I've come out this way. And there's big chunks of this map we're going to ignore. We could even not even go out to those big islands that I always love to go. Okay, Nomad. Nomad. All right. Forth we go to the Abandoned Lookout. Oh, is Corrales playing Surviving Mars? So's B-dubs. Do you think the audience of this channel would like it? Or do you think that's one of those start another channel type thing? What kind of a game is it? I should go watch B-dubs or Corrales series. Those are 2 of my 3 inspirations to start myself. I still think of Corrales every time I'm doing a building tutorial. Okay, kitty. See you later. Have fun with your lover. Thank you for watching the stream. Oh, Kitty's adorbs. Anyone with the name Kitty, I can't help but be. I think I'm coming down to here. That's all that could be, unless I'm coming down here already. Or maybe I came straight out. I don't know where I'm going. Let's figure it out together, guys. Abandoned Lookout Tower. You'd think you would see something like that, but it's such a heavily forested region. What have I found? Okay, well this will give us some clues. We'll be able to reference the map and see what is supposed to be here. And if there is a little oven or stove, either way I should probably stop and get ourselves some water. No, this is some kind of trailer. Okay, well let's take a look back at the map. Trailer. Huh. Yeah, I think we're going the wrong way. Yes, we are. Let's loot this place. We'll turn around and go the opposite way, I think. And I would love to get light. I don't know how to get light again. To drop all the weight that we have. I feel like we're gonna take the burden of encumbrance in order to keep all our tools and things like that. But I mean, we're pretty much caught up with good weapons now, so like, or not carrying firewood might be, maybe that's the way you save. Like, do I take that book? That book will help me start my next fire. A couple of Summit sodas. Yeah, there's not much here for me. New can opener. Oh, a hoodie. That's useless.
Could end up being useful.
Okay, let's take a look at which of these can openers is trash. Drop and drop. Beautiful. I knew that what I had was in rough shape, so I'm glad to replace it. Alright. So I believe, my pretties, that what we did was we came down and we ended up at this trailer here. I would like to go back this way and work our way down to the thing. Because if we go that way, we gotta climb ropes, and there's a rope missing. So, yeah. So what we'll do, we'll go back the way we came, I think. We'll figure it out. And then I think when I get to the next location, I'm probably going to wrap it up, guys. We're sneaking up to the 2-hour mark in the live stream. How we doing for likes? We still got a steady audience. It's been steady throughout the stream. How important to you guys is the time of, for those of you that are watching, if you feel like typing in, how important to you is the time of day or the day that I do something like The Long Dark? Are you guys gonna catch it or, you know, watch the replay no matter what day it's on, or if it was a set day, you'd be more likely to watch? The set schedule thing really does tend to mess me up. It is a stumbling point for me. I can lose my... basically, like, I kick my butt so hard when I set a schedule and I miss it that I end up getting disheartened and thinking I suck, and then not streaming at all the next day. Like, oh, I missed my Sunday live stream. Okay, well then, you're such a piece of crap, you don't even bother streaming Monday because you feel so crappy about yourself. Well then, what's the point of that? What? Come on. The best thing to do, get right back in the saddle. And I'm wondering if I came online at the same time every day and streamed for either short little half-hour arc building tutorial, or I mixed it up with something like this once in a while. If I tried to stick to the same time every day, would that be good? But then I need days off. I don't think I can be UTC 7 days a week. I think I've proven to myself that like 5 or 6 is probably ideal. 1 or 2 days a week I need to just like get lost, disconnect. Because if I don't, then I end up disappearing for a whole week once every couple of months. So that's what happens when I don't give myself days off. Okay. Somewhere up ahead is a watchtower. Hunt is usually a little ahead, so set days are usually better, but a set hour could also work so that they know to check in every day, and if there isn't a stream, yeah, like... Oh, and hello, Kitty's girlfriend. Welcome to the stream. Okay, I don't see the watchtower. I think I do see road down there. I think we continue on the path we're on. I think this is one of 2 ways to get to the watchtower, maybe? Anyway, we'll see. We'll keep trekking along here. Why don't we use up a little sprint? And 10 p.m. your time, 10 p.m. my time too, Sean. So this is I usually wouldn't bother starting something this late. Should we try and kill a deer? We're pretty close to that watchtower location. If we kill a deer here, we could harvest it, eat well for days. Do I have it in me? Look at that wobble. Maybe we kill a deer. Yes, look at this. Moment of truth. Miss. Bummer. Do I not have ammo? No, I guess not. Oh, wait. He's stupid as hell. He's gonna let me take my second try. Unless he just died. No, he didn't. Okay. Nailed him. Definitely hit him that time. Okay, well, we might have to come back and search for him tomorrow. Let's see if the location is just up here on our right, which I'm thinking it will be. I think this is the path to the tower. Yes, it is! We have found our way here. Success. We have done it. Okay, so do we have a quick scout job for this deer? See if we... I feel like I hit it. Oh, yeah. As the wolf howls. Let's try and scope out where I might have hit it. I wasn't paying that close attention. Anyway, we know it ran up here, so let's look for footprints. Blood drops. It's possible I missed and just skimmed him. Those aren't blood drops. There he is. Yeah, he's alive. Okay, let's go to this tower then. How we doing daylight-wise? Okay, we did perfect, guys. This is wonderful. I was hoping we'd be harvesting up a deer right now. And good night, lover of Ocelot Kitty. Farewell. Fare thee well. And what do we do here, guys? We'll get inside, maybe spend our 3 days, and then next stream we'll have the Quonset hut, and we'll have the final few locations. I'm trying to think about what's sensible, whether I have 2 more streams left or 1 more to finish this, depending on where I stop. I don't know. Well, this is a very cool looking location, I tell you. I like it up here a lot. We're going to get to overlook, the whole coastal highway, which is going to be great. How's the new mic sounding, by the way, guys? Do I sound as charming as always? No, you can't see anything right now. But out there is a big old lake. Okay, you know what? Let's get some sleep. Let's go back into this place. Let's rest up for morning. Okay, let's reload now. It wouldn't let me earlier. I was pretty sure I was stocked up with ammo. I fired a lot of shots today. Killed a wolf, hit a bear, scared a deer. Okay, that should be just about all the circling around I'm ready to do. Nope, one more time. Just checking to make sure there's not anything waiting out here for us. This is a abandoned lookout. Right. So there's not going to be much good stuff here, is there? Okay, let's see what awaits us. We have a box of ammo. I'll take it. A note left behind. The most violent storm always begins and ends in a whisper. Now we hear this new mic at its greatest. I've left this place now because the last summer is coming. If you want to find me, I'm paddling across shattered ice to the Arctic sunset. These lights shouldn't be in the sky. It's a dance I don't know. Somehow we must progress from this. In a different age, we walked out of the hot sands of the old continent. Now we're here again. The long dark is coming. All these tools will become useless. Take a step, walk because it's your destiny to make it out of here. Ooh, that was a haunting little note. Leave it. It's your destiny to walk out of here. The long dark is coming. The name of this game was part of what hooked me in. It's got such a great romantic feel to it. The long dark. The night that never ends.
This stuff will come in handy.
Disorderly, enjoying this compared to the old mic. I'm glad. I know the old mic was losing it towards the end. Whetstone, we might use that. Keep ourselves busy. Okay, so let's put this out. Ooh. You know what I didn't notice? Check this out, guys.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, we'll have to choose. Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at our rifles. 92% and 90%. Okay, so actions, unload, and drop, and actions, equip, and load. Next, we're going to start a fire. Actually, I don't know. We probably don't need to. We're not even cold. So let's take a look at the journal, guys. Have we got 0.1 of a day here yet? Abandoned lookout. No, we haven't. So let's take a look into our gear, and we'll see whetstone. I can probably, while the sun is up, I can probably do some sharpening, and I'll just keep us busy until it says it's too dark. Then I'll sleep, and we'll see about... And we'll see about, what am I talking about? Making it till morning. We'll see if we need to start a fire. But I might wait, and maybe we'll try and shoot something again tomorrow. And we'll try and get some meat, bring it back here and cook it. I mean, we only have a few locations left. We might as well be living the good life. So I've been sharpening my butt off as the sun sets. Just a crazy man sitting in a dark, abandoned old place, sharpening up his axe, his knife, then his axe. Actions, sharpen it up. Too dark to sharpen? Is that even possible? Okay. 96%, sharpen again. And when I find a whetstone, I just might as well do this. We get a kill time here anyway, 100%. So a whetstone, there's no actions. No, nothing to do with that. So with the whetstone, we are going to drop it. We're going to drop this. I'm going to drop this old fishing line. Never going to use that. And same with this right here. And otherwise, I think we'll keep all this stuff. For sure we will. Okay. And then let's take a look at the foods that we've got on us. And let's make sure that we are fed and not too thirsty. Ooh. I don't have much water on me. Okay. So we're going to sleep. Let's sleep as many hours as it will let us. Actually, let's do a little pastime, get tired. Uh-huh. Perfect. And now let's sleep until it won't let us, and then we'll wake up, we'll light a fire, we'll boil some water. We'll finish up this location, we'll get done with it, and we'll decide if we're walking on to the next one. Okay, past time. We're gonna need that water going, so let's go ahead and look for the stove, potbelly stove.
Surrounded by snow, but nothing to drink.
Shut up. There we go. Wondering why my coffee was more bitter than it should have been. Oh yeah, I forgot to mix the honey. I did honey and coffee very briefly. It's nice with the espresso. I had a tiny little bit of homemade honey, just enough to cover the spoon and put that and stir that into the hot espresso. Now I use stevia. There's no insulin reaction for my coffee. It is just straight caffeine reaction, but I'm not having a sugar rush, or my body's not reacting with sugar the way it would in the past. Alright, and we are going to melt snow. And we're very thirsty, so... Oh, that's interesting. So Hunt is a guy, guys, one of the geeks, one of my patrons, and someone who I've known and has been a part of our little community a long time. I know he is a sailor in the Navy, and he was talking about putting honey in coffee, and he said everybody always lines up on the ships when you're going to get coffee in the morning for the sugar. It's like, nobody's going for the honey. Everybody leaves me to be with my honey. It's the exact same thing. All sugar is sugar. Honey might just be a little bit harder to work with, if anything. Okay, let's go back in the potbelly stove. Boil another couple liters of water. I'll heat up this stuff. I'm not that hungry, so I don't know if it'll even let me eat it. Does honey make a big difference rather compared to regular sugar? I know sort of the way your body reacts to it isn't different, but yeah, I would like to think that the less refined something is, the better for me it is. Alright, we should be... Yeah, let's get this into us while it's hot. Okay. We got 31 minutes on that stove. We're not tired, so we're going to have to pass time. We might as well... Is there anything I can do in the darkness? Any stuff that needs repairing? This action harvest. Why'd I waste 10 of my 31 minutes with something I could have done in the dark? Anything? What's the lowest percentage of anything here? 92%. 94 on this coat. I guess we could do some basic maintenance. That takes 3 cloth, whatever. Nice. Oh, and now the sun's up. Okay, so let's pass time. We gotta lock down 3 days here, so. Coffee, I adore. I started as the channel, basically as I opened up, as I actually had to wake up and like make the most of my free time, which I really didn't have to do through all of my 20s. I just went free time. Whatever I feel like, whatever. But now in my 30s, I started going like, well, how do I channel this free time into something positive? And then with the YouTube channel, coffee just started becoming more of a. I would wake up first thing in the morning. I would get a big black coffee, even if I'd been up at 6 a.m. working at the restaurant. I walked down to this Bridgehead coffee place by me in Ottawa. Oh, I forgot to show you guys the sky again. And now the sun's setting. That's alright. I'm trying to get my character tired. We still have to spend lots more time here, right? We're at 1.1 days, so I'll go out tomorrow in the middle of the day or at sunrise and we'll have a look around. And let's do a little song skip here. This song is good at the start. By the middle of it, I hate it. If memory serves. Alright, air temperature -5. Feels like 16 with all my nice warm clothing and whatnot. Alright, let's see if we can sleep. Are we ready to sleep? Pretty tired. I am closer to Toronto now, Hunt. When the channel started, it was Ottawa. I was right in Ottawa, and now I'm about 45 minutes outside Toronto. I won't be more specific than that, just in case there's a rare freak trying to get my attention. Trying to figure out where I actually live. No, I saw an old video of myself this week, guys, where I had a nice short haircut and a nice trimmed up beard, and I was like, God, I must have been fresh off having the job at that point or something. I don't know what the deal was, but yeah, I had to clean myself up today. Second home done haircut. I'm pretty proud of myself, and with the beard, I think I did a good combo. Kind of look like I look coming out of a haircut, to be totally honest with you guys. So this is what I want to show you guys that we couldn't see before. Check that location out. Am I right? Look at that. Oh, baby. Look at those birds. Okay, so we need to go. That's the logs. Okay, we need to go down here, and then somewhere right around this area is a garage. And that's where we're going to be spending the time. And then we're going to come along this road down here, all the way down to this end of the coastal highway, and somewhere out here is the crumbling highway and the path to the next location. So this particular part of the map is crazy, guys, because you can walk on this ice out here, no problem, but as you can see out there, it turns to water. So there's a point somewhere in between here and here where that last fishing hut is. See, that's the last line of safety where that hut is, right? And when I came through here doing Hopeless Rescue Challenge, that one's a race against time, right? And hello, Drew. That's a race against time. So I enter from, where would I have entered from? From up here. And my only goal is to make it to the next location. So instead of going along the highway, which goes dip, 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 and around, I went, no, we're sprinting across the lake, middle of the thing. We need to hustle. We need to make time. Sadly, this journey, and this is the part of the song I don't like, but it was perfect for that glorious sunrise, wasn't it? So 1.6 days abandoned lookout. We need to get back inside, and we need to spend another 1.4 days inside. And then once that's done, I'll either move on to the next location, as I keep teasing, or I will call it a stream. We are 2 hours and 15 minutes in, so let's go ahead and kill more time on the clocks here, guys. Let's make sure I am well fed. Well, I don't have that much food on me, to be honest. So maybe we should go try and hunt a deer at some point here. We'll see how we do. I guess we're headed to Quonset Garage. We should find plenty of food. We should find plenty of food. Learn to talk, fool. Old dastardly idiot. 17 viewers. Doing good. Welcome to the stream, guys, if you're new. We are in the midst of playing The Long Dark. I'm doing the Nomad Challenge, which, for those of you that don't know, is a bit tedious at times. It requires us to spend 3 days at each of 15 locations throughout the game world. All the ones with check marks are done. We are currently on Abandoned Lookout, sixth one from the bottom. It is 1.6 out of 3 days, so it's in progress. And then after that, we're headed to Quonset Garage, directly above it. And then after that, Crumbling Highway, last one on the list. And then after that, Stone Church, Lonely Lighthouse, and we're done. And I will have completed all but one of the challenges in this game, which I'm slowly working my way through. All right, guys, so we are not tired, but we are full. We are just going to sit on this bed, and we are going to pass time. Maybe I'll show you a nice sunset. Pardon me. Oh, and really like the headphones, by the way. So I'm going to ask about this. I got to do a little follow-up email because I didn't do it in time. But I had asked the people from JLab. So these headphones I got recommended by Arali. These are Arali's favorite headphones. They're 30-something bucks on Amazon. Nice, cheap, super affordable. I reached out to the people who make them after I got this pair and went, hey, the headphone cord is starting to go. You know, this was right after the time that G-Portal sponsored me and paid me cash money to advertise for them in videos. I went, oh, here, this is almost that sunset time, guys. I went and said to them, hey, maybe I could get a new sponsor. Maybe I could. Ooh, check that out, guys. Oh, baby. Yeah, that's awesome. So I reached out and thought, like, maybe once every 6 months to send me a new pair of headphones and I blab about them every week on the live streams or something like that, right? And so instead they said, sorry, we're not going to sponsor you with free stuff. Apologies on that front. You don't have quite the audience for that yet. We would want to partner with you, but we might set up an affiliate program. And they were like, so here, because we like you, is a discount for 30% off for yourself for a month, right? So they said that, and I went, oh, that's kind of cool. Plus 10% for the geeks. So they said, if I use it, please mention them on a stream and please share the discount link. And I had not done either yet because they sent it late in the month, and the discount for me, the one for you guys lasts a year. The one for me lasted till the end of the month, and I waited too long. I didn't notice the reply, and then I replied, and it had already switched over. So I'm going to ask for a new one for this month, and then if I do go buy some new headphones using the discount link, I will share a link with you guys where you can get a discount. And these headphones, super affordable. They're called the JLab Bomboras. I'll give them a shout out now, even without that. I'm a fan of them, and the headphones, I think they're really good for the price. What I would not suggest is using these as, like, if you buy these ones, I would suggest leaving them in one place and connected to one thing. I'm constantly unplugging and plugging them from my computer to my phone because they were my only set of headphones. I wouldn't do that. The next time I buy from JLab, I'm going to get a pair of these to leave permanently connected to this, and I'm going to get a pair of earbuds to leave permanently connected to this. But switching between them has kind of worn out the cable at that end, so I don't want to do that. So we got Potbelly stove going again. And I'm going to just heat up some food for us here. Oh, I don't have any food to heat up for us. I can make some coffee. Oh, I really don't need to worry about any of this. Okay, well, let's melt a little snow then. I wonder if I should have done more. No, there's going to be plenty where we're headed. And thank you guys so much for hanging out during the stream. Dusty encouraging Wayne to stay in Discord. I was going to say, I don't know. I know Wayne from the streams. I don't know if I knew who Wayne is in Discord. If you're not already in there, buddy, please do. Please be a part of what we got going on over there. You were exactly the kind of person that needs to be in there. Oh, I see. Okay, I see what you're saying. You mean stay actively blabbing in the Discord. No, that's cool. I'm not in the
Better find
Discord
some
right
water.
now. Yes, what do you think I'm doing for you, fool, you idiot? Trying to get you plenty of water. My character in this game's such a damn doofus. Alright. And I say we finish off with a little dog food. I almost did no face cam today, guys. Because I didn't want to bother putting stuff in my hair. It looks pretty derpy if there's nothing put in there, product-wise. So I had to make it stand up a little so it wasn't just totally flat and stuck to my head. Glad I did. I think I pulled off... I didn't realize how good the haircut would look on stream. I think I look pretty good. Pretty good. Okay. So, it is middle of the night. We are 2.1 days into the abandoned lookout. We are very tired and ready to sleep for many, many hours. If I can find my way to a bed. A note left behind. Bed. Let's try and get a good 8, 9, 10 hours sleep in. You guys will see another gorgeous sunrise. And I'll have to spend until the next sunrise, basically. Wait, watching on a cell phone. You're a champ for that. Okay. And let's pass time for an hour. Sunrise yet? Nice, pretty sunrise? No, not yet. Pass time for an hour? I don't think we're getting a pretty sunrise today, guys. No. No. We got another dreadful one. Ugh. I love how different the sky can be day to day, though. Don't you? That feels very different than it did the other day. Alright, keep racking up the time in this place. Just a nomad. I mean, I like the idea of this lifestyle where you just keep moving. Never stay in one place long. This challenge seemed like it would be fun. Hey! Apex, thank you, brother. First one of the stream, actually. You know, that's another odd thing that plays in when I talk about all the things that motivate me, guys, when I think about entertain myself and fulfill myself, entertain my stream viewers and satisfy my patrons, and then
Hair is on point.
finally get views on YouTube and make money. I try and satisfy all those things. Right? One of these long dark streams I did get $69 in super chats one of these times. So then that pops in my head when I think about whether to stream the long dark, and I go, oh, well, maybe the people who watch that like to slap that super chat around. Maybe I should do this more often. But then why should that be a motivation? Why should you be motivated by money? That makes no sense. Well, I mean, it does. Everybody is. But I mean, like, for me, making these videos, if I wanted to make money, there's a billion things I can do that are more important than making money. Much easier to make money than making videos on the internet and building a community of geeks. I mean, that's one way to do it, but it's a way that I like doing it. Anyway, thank you, Apex, for the super chat. First one of the stream. And we're sneaking close to our hours that we're going to be able to spend here. And I did want to go kill a deer and feed us on that. Location complete. Abandoned lookout. Okay. And the sun is on the verge of setting. If we play our cards right, guys, we move on to the Quonset hut before dark. That's great. I didn't think we were going to have that option. Okay, well, let's do that then. I will be spurred on by the super chat. I will continue, and I will not stop streaming. Let us continue our ever ongoing journey. I think I want to take that lantern with me, and I don't care how encumbered I am, which is always very encumbered. Okay, so now we attempt to make it from the abandoned lookout, and let's map over. Abandoned lookout, which, as you guys can see, is top right. Hold on, right up here. Abandoned lookout, and we are going to make it to the Quonset hut. So I can't go down there without a rope. So we're going to have to go we're going to have to find another way down. Let's just see what we can do, I guess. Oops. Yeah, MREs hunt. In this game, they are They are life. They made a huge difference in the season I did of this, racing against Phased Fox. By the way, guys, if you're watching this, links in the description for every Long Dark episode and season I have ever done. You will never miss one. You will find what you were looking for. Okay, so if we had found a mountaineering rope around here, we could attach it to this and we could descend. Oh no, we couldn't anyway because we're encumbered. So what we're going to do is we're going to find our way out of here. MREs are life in real life as well. I betcha. In this game, though, they make just if you're trying to travel light like that, the way that I'm traveling now, works. I can move from A to B, but I'm getting much more tired than I would need to be, and I'm moving much more slowly than I could be if I played my cards right. Speaking of, guys, I'm taking an aggressive line down the mountain because we have painkillers to heal my broken limbs. And, moreover, it's going to get dark very quickly, so I don't mind doing a little of this. Come on. Come on. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. What have we found? Where are we? Life is good. Okay, let's do a little run job. This is not the location. It would be great to make it to the location. But yeah, when you're trying to pack light, right, guys? So if you take a look at my inventory, 30 and 30. So I got 35 out of 30 kilos that I'm carrying. When you get really tired in this game, you get down to 15 kilos. So if you're racing against the clock, you basically go until you're tired or until you're on the verge of dying every time before you're willing to call it night. You're never willing to stop and call it night. Do we even search these? What is even the point? There's not going to be bathrooms in here, right? These are just little cabins. Little bunkhouses. Oh, God. Poor bastard. Pardon me, guys. Books. Yeah, I don't see anything here worth really stressing out over. And it is getting dark on us. Oh, I'll have a look in a second, figure out which way we'll need to go to get away from these. To get down to where we need to go. Okay, another bed. Let's just have a quick look through. Books. Old papers. Lots of valuable stuff here if you're playing a long-term game and you need some fire starting supplies, but nothing like a flash frozen turkey in the corner. Oh, speaking of, here's another one with a pry bar. I think my pry bar's in good enough condition.
What have we here?
I guess I should take that chocolate bar. Alright, let's take a look at my pry bar. 100%. Right. Alright, so let's take that. Alright, and I have one little cabin to look in, and then we continue down the road, hopefully before it gets too dark on us. What do we got hiding in this one? Anything different than the others? Papers. Oh, yeah. As always, I'll take a little grape soda. I'll take food. Ooh, good supply of food this time. Thank you, by the way, to Josh Woodward for the kind of creepy, melancholic music we've had playing in the background throughout the stream. Occasionally hopeful, usually melancholic. Alright, and now we're going to step outside and go, where did we see cabins? Okay, I see. I see. So what we did, guys, I think we basically snuck down through here, came to these cabins, and now we can follow that road down. It'll hook around to here. And that's probably what we should do. Okay, so let's continue. Let's get this out. And before the sun is set, we're going to make some ground up. I'm fully reloaded, and let's sprint a little. So when I'm racing Fox, guys, and you're pushing against your own sort of tiredness and condition, the ability to carry weight plays a massive role in the game. As does sprinting and trying to recover a day's worth of stamina. But basically, we had 7 days to race across the map. Basically, both playing in single player. Whoa, this is weird. Why would that double back up? I'm gonna have to go that way, but maybe I sneak down this way. This looks like it should be a way to go. Anyway, we're doing well, guys. All is well in the kingdom. And here we go. Okay, let's push on to the next location, Quonset Hut. This area is rife with wolves. Yes. No sooner do I say it than I hear it. Okay. Okay. Nope. Okay. I pulled the trigger and it just nothing happened. Pull the trigger! Stab this mother effer. Sprained ankle, torn clothing. Oh my gosh. Come on. Okay. Well, apply bandage. Thank the... Get some disinfectant on there. What a mess. Okay. Okay. That's fine. Did I drop my rifle or anything stupid? No. Okay. I didn't even scope that time. I think you can't fire unless you're scoped. That makes sense. Or did I scope? I did. I must have. I didn't crouch. Okay, so Quonset Garage is going to be... I think it's down in that section down there. So we might as well stick to the ice. And at least this way we can see wolves a long way away. And we could maybe scare them off. And we'll just chug along the ice. Make up some ground. The sunsets at Coastal Highway are some of my favorite. This is one of the prettiest spots in the game. I'm just going to try and pot shot this wolf. I didn't plan on hitting him. I just wanted to scare him. Good. Make him run the wrong direction. Damn gun's pretty steady strafing. Deer up ahead. Ooh, baby. We could eat well. What do I have for food supplies? Or for fire starting supplies? I got a little bit of wood. If I kill that deer, we could start a little fire and butcher it.
Something is sapping my energy.
What? The weight? Yeah. Okay, you're not sick. Good. Alright, I'm gonna creep in on this deer. Nope. That's a...
It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Agreed. Agreed it is. Let's hurry up and get to our location. At least I scared him in the direction we're headed, so if he calms down and forgets I'm back here, we'll get to take another shot at him. That one I was trying to hit. The wolf I was really just trying to scare. Okay, and he makes a left, runs up and over into those huts. Yep, back on the ice. Hold on. God dang it. Okay. Alright, we better find our destination here before it gets too dark. He's gone. He is gone. See the wolf out there? There's going to be another wolf in this little town. We're coming up to like the most populated area here. Now, yeah, if you guys look at see my overall condition there, that's damage from a wolf attack, and that starts to go down anytime any of my 4 categories is at 0. So, to keep my condition from going down, right now I can go into my food and actually do this. This will fight off some exhaustion. Won't actually restore, excuse me, but it will lower the rate at which it's going down. And you know what? We're going to get... Hello, Gabriel. Thank you for tuning in, bud. We're going to go ahead and do this, guys. Because I think, A, there will be a wolf in the town. B, we're going to get inside a building and it's going to be dark. So, and C, I'm terrible with the rifle pressure situations, and we're already bloody from one wolf attack. So better to just keep the wolves at bay. That's what I'm thinking. And hopefully we find the Quonset garage right away and we can sleep inside it. I know exactly where we're headed. Not exactly, but I do know this area fairly well. The one challenge that we have not done together as a crew is the Whiteout challenge, which involves basically being based at this Quonset garage. Coastal town site. Hello, town. Where is the damn garage? Let's map. Let's map real quick, guys. Coastal town site. Okay, the garage is part of is part of this area. Let's do a little run while the stamina's holding up. I see houses. The garage is this sort of central industrial style looking building. Oh, I guess it's along the road? It's probably right along the road. Let's stick to the road now for a minute. And I think once I get here, I will probably wrap things up, guys. We're coming up to 2 hours and 45 minutes on the stream. It has been a great one. And Gabriel Serrano saying, love your ARC vids, keep it up. What have you liked the most lately, Gabriel? Or what is your favorite thing ever that I do with ARC? Did you like the live tutorials? Do you like the tutorials in general? Do you like Building Evolved? Do you like the hangouts with the patrons? Do you like Ragnarok Explorers series? What is it that you love the most? And where is this damn garage? Do I keep going? I don't think so. No, that dock... What is it, like straight back from that dock, realistically? Whoops. Okay. Okay, guys, let's see what we can do. I'm gonna try and find it from the water side. And I'll do a little sprint. And there's that dock again. Okay, so I should be able to find this garage. I just didn't see it. And you can see me getting very tired out here. And it's getting dark. Okay, gonna light a new one. Okay, and I'm gonna follow this dock straight back and hopefully we find this. If not, I'm gonna pull in the first little spot I find. And we can sleep for a night. Yeah, you know what? I don't see the main building that we're headed for. I say we pull in this place and sleep for the night, and I'll find it in the morning. Arc building. Yes, now, is there a particular type of video, Gabriel? Because I've done it a few different ways. I'll live build with people. I'll do my Building Evolved series, which is my favorite ever. And I'll do the tutorials. Live and otherwise. But building an ark, that seems to be the thing that drives this channel. Always has, maybe always will be. Maybe I'm realizing you gotta start another channel if you want to do anything with something like the Long Dark. Maybe it doesn't work with YouTube these days to have a Long Dark and Ark on the same channel. Maybe have a channel for builders, a channel for explorers and wanderers. I don't know what the answer is, guys. I love doing what I do. I love making goofy videos of me and putting them on the internet to entertain you people.
Excellent.
And now live streams. That's a regular routine for us. We do this all the time, so... Y'all are amazing. I love you. What have I got here? A little candy bar or something? Nope. Nope, just some newspaper. Old newspaper. Anything in the oven? Oven empty. Did fridge. Did freezer. Let's see what else is hiding inside this little house. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. My favorite new sound that I make. Trail boots. Those are good, but I don't want them. Fireplace. That's awesome. Oh, nice. Okay. Search this drawer.
That'll come in handy.
I don't think I need that. I already got 2 good ones. And I'm good for cloth, I think. If not, I'll tear down all the curtains in this place. Gabriel saying love them all. Okay, well, that's wonderful to hear, bud. I appreciate the support from a guy such as yourself. A dedicated viewer of ark building videos. I tried to be the best at that. I really did make that a focus. I went, let's see who can be the best. Corrales ain't playing this game no more. Let's see if I can be the best. All that's out there at the time was Timmy Carbine, GG Fizz. I'm like, I think I can do better, or at least different than these guys are doing. Then Aaron Longstaff came around. He's pretty great. I say we just sleep. Did I search this?
This'll come in handy.
Still haven't found one of those Liam Neeson sweaters. Alright guys, this is going to be the sleep that saves the game, I think. So for us... Ooh, another flare? For us, guys, we have come a long way. We are now, well... I guess I should sleep one more time. I guess I should sleep till morning. We should go find that other location. I should sleep and pass out there. So that's a lie. This will not be the last sleep. Let's try and sleep till morning, and we'll see what happens. Wayne saying loves the ark building too. Loves everything. Dusty P, thank you, buddy. Getting ready to start working on my bots. To answer your question, UTC, I can catch your streams pretty much anytime except Sundays. I figured. We're just going to wait out morning a little bit here, guys. Yeah, I have some other cool ideas I would like to work on, guys, but some things definitely would require another channel. One thing would be another whole channel idea. I've obviously teased the podcast idea. What is this? Most people watching now, but I'm watching the whole stream. That's pretty good. I'll take it. Oh, stop drinking all this stuff. Why am I wasting all those? Okay. Okay, we've done food and water. It's still dark, so let's try and sleep 2 hours, and we'll see what morning is, and then we'll make it to the last location. Not last. 4th last location, if memory serves. And we'll see how we're doing. Okay, so this is it. I searched this place all through the night. Let's just find an exit. There's the front door. On our way out. And I guess I should have... Let's go with this. That sleep should have healed us up. It did. So let's find out where the heck the stupid garage is that we're supposed to go to. So I said go in on a diagonal from... I don't know which one the actual gas station is. Which part of this? I have to pee very bad soon, guys. All this coffee gets to me. Wayne enjoying old Minecraft videos of mine. That is stuff I never expected people to stumble on. That's one of the wonderful things about making any content on the internet, guys. There's the garage. Is that years from now, like right now, there are 19 people watching us live. I think that needs to be updated. But let's say that's true. There are 19 people watching us live. By the end of this week, there will be 3 or 4 or 500 views on this. And then a year from now, there will be 1,000 views at least on this video. Let me know where you are in that process. And by 1,000 views, hopefully 100 likes. That's always the ratio I look to. And then let's go ahead and just light one more flare. I'm using them like crazy these days, guys, just so we can have a little look around this garage. We will loot this to start the next stream. But anyway, yeah, lots of time will go, lots of time will pass. We will lots of people will discover their way out to this nonsense. And that pee break that I talked about, due to all that coffee I have been consuming, is coming soon. So what I am going to do is sleep for 1 hour to save the game, and I am going to begin an immediate outro of the stream. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I, of course, am Unite the Clans. If you are still watching, if you're watching the replay, popping up on your screen right now is a picture of my face. You can click on it to subscribe. And then popping up on the screen will be a link to the Season 4 live stream playlist, a link to my Season 3 playlist of The Long Dark where I battled an old bear. Links in the description for all of that stuff. And most important, shout out to my Patreon supporters and to my moderators who make these live streams go smoothly and beautifully. I had an amazing time tonight, guys. Thank you for keeping me company when I needed it, and thank you for spending some time with me in the wilderness. Gotta say it. Okay, so popping up on my face is my face. Popping up over here is a playlist. Popping up here is another playlist. Go in the description. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to my stream supporters. You guys are amazing. I will be back with one of these as soon as I possibly can. Love you guys, and I will see you next time.